What was his name? We did have one before you showed up.
And the knee doesn't have too much fat.
Oh,
so
it
you're
might have been when I
kicking
was still
someone's bones
asleep,
effectively.
or was it before the crisis
Yeah.
entirely?
Not the most
Before the
comfortable.
crisis entirely.
Just, hey, do you want this limb of yours to still be functional? Nah, you don't need that.
That was before all of the stuff happened with me.
Oh, I'm sorry, you said you need your leg? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
No, I'm still looking over that side still, so...
Once I get my job done.
Yeah, I thought, that's right. Supposed to, yeah. It's supposed to
Good morning.
Hello.
train you on that.
Good morning. Sorry it took me so long.
Oh.
Errands took me a bit longer than I
I'm
expected.
pretty sure,
Quite alright.
I'm pretty sure we already went, I thought we already went...
Anything new in Asta World?
I have the job done, just not the stuff
Since this
for it at all.
morning, not much.
Gotcha.
Few troublemakers in the bower, but
Apparently, I can use
Ah?
jobs done outside there.
Made
Gosh,
quick work of them, I
things are
hope.
quiet in
I have a scythe
Gridania.
or anything, so I can't really do anything.
Quick work. No,
I'll learn how to do it.
let the
Hmm?
woodwhalers handle that.
Ah, well, fair enough.
Yes, you do, you goober.
Not my place.
That is something that I
Mostly
needed to
children,
get
if
used to.
anything. Well,
Oh yeah,
young
that
ones
kind of
anyway.
doesn't apply here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right,
you
of
know
course.
how mischief
Exactly.
makers get.
Sorry for the
That I do, that I do.
They're literally just farming tools for reapers, used to be, so...
How are things here?
Mm.
Any interesting news from any of our compatriots?
Oh, no, actually, I just arrived myself.
What I can
I can get one
do
custom
is...
I suppose I wasn't so late after all.
I can give you materials.
Not
and I can
too
make
late
some
now.
stuff for you. So...
That's
I was
fine.
wondering about that, though.
I'm also kind of getting help with training from
Yeah.
Eva. Or you all know her as Evelyn. Who's also.
still
Are
call
we
her
working
Eva
on
still.
That threw me.
closing
Call
it?
her Eva Evelyn.
Or are we just accepting that it's here now?
She's married to Sin here, and in my world, she's dating
Not my
me.
decision to make. Yeah, I wish it was.
Hmm.
Closed, that is.
Or out there, she's dating me, but still.
Hmm.
Is that a dragon lady?
Rather alarming. Things considered.
Tis.
What?
Is that the dragon lady with like the blue wings and stuff?
Well,
No.
mayhap we step inside.
Yes, best to get out of the
Well,
cold.
Oh, here,
Oh, I'm
girl,
thinking
Crystal
of
Runes.
Everest.
Sword Hero? Yes, you're thinking of her.
No, don't know who they are. Don't know.
You're a hero.
These are all
Sorry, that
from
might be
our
really
world.
mean.
Going behind and mix together drinks hoping for success while nobody's here. No way am I gonna try that, not after last time.
Far enough to be able to avoid falling on my face.
There's Esther.
Right. Like the many times?
Speaking of talents,
Yes.
actually, I realized I need to head to the... What was it called? The machinist location. Sky Steel, that was
Oh.
it.
Oh boy. Well, you better, I guess, try to help
Yeah.
in fixing the place up because, you know.
True. Yeah, help fix the place up,
Hello.
get paid
Anything?
with proper training on how to use this thing.
So far nothing, we're just waiting
Considering
for
you gave it to
the
me
others
after
to
the
return back.
after everything died down.
No? To return.
That would be...
What do you mean for...
You want something at the bar?
Ah, maybe not yet.
I see.
Perhaps
Just give
sooner.
them step around a bit longer.
Just drinking, chilling.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's a good idea to meet for me to return. Considering
Hello.
Hello,
It's good to see you.
Zezenasu.
maybe it would be a nice...
Hello yourself.
Well,
By the way,
actions speak louder than words a good chunk of the way.
got the data samples.
Perfect.
The samples.
That much is certain. Well, yeah, of course.
We're given extra work for coming home early.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Mentors can be quite troublesome, can't they?
Too bad I can't
yes.
share the same sentiment.
Well, it's either
At
we
least not now, anyway.
offer to do extra work or we take another boot to the face.
Ah, right, yes, a tough decision that.
Yes, we need to
I
keep
believe
on our
it is. I
mentors
don't know how
good
else
side.
the carrots are making their way to the infirmary and ration stockpiles otherwise.
I did just come from Mistgard. Unfortunately, that place is still a hell of a mess.
So
after,
now that
you know,
that's
the
taken
chaos
care
last
of,
week.
I guess today probably focus on maybe finally getting
As it
what we
turns
initially
out,
wanted to come
those,
here for, get some
those
data,
prisoners that we dealt with,
talk with some
a
people,
lot more
yes.
damage than we thought.
Of course.
Yeah, that sounds
Warm
like
up
a
first,
wonderful idea.
Do a
Yes.
mass exodus and then just all of Heidelin's beloved just immediately suffocate. You wouldn't do it all.
I had to stand out there
Is it the moon?
for an hour, not moving.
Ah,
Yeah, sure.
that's quite an issue. Did you at least have a torch with you?
Convince some of them to help out with
They
it.
think they're right.
Like Malone.
My sympathies.
Yes. I had to the stand didn't
I
work.
think so. Zodiac was destroyed.
Wait, what didn't work? Sorry, my ears are filled with snow.
Alright.
The
I'm gonna
stand.
take him up on his offer, but, you know, I
Mm.
don't think
Oh, you
would
had
be a
to
good
you had to
idea
like
for
hold
you
it.
to
Still.
show me
Oh my
your
god,
environment.
mine worked.
I
had to hold it
I was
still.
banished, remember?
Startling, I think.
So I'm not shivering as much. If you need Mrs. Bunjata, she says she has some cold resistance potions, so might make your life a little bit easier. But I'm not a lawyer,
quite nice.
I'm not an alchemist.
As someone who grew up in Thanalan, yes, the cold weather does not agree with me either.
I wish I had that before having to stand in the
What's a few
snow
more
for an hour.
Well, if you drink it now, I believe it might still
I was
help.
expecting to come out of my mouth. Oh goodness.
I can. I think just.
Or a nice warming
sitting in
drink as
here
well.
for- Yes.
Skimmy is a British name.
We need to get
It's not like I've been doing
proper
much scheming
link
around
barrels
here.
so we
I've
can
been,
fucking. If
decision
something like that happens, you can call me
evil or,
over.
Well, for selfish desire.
Take turns
anyway.
with it. We do need to get new ones.
New ones?
I'd rather not talk about it.
You say that, but you
Fair
do
enough.
actually need a balance.
I won't pry.
An unfortunate
Sure, like, well,
rock slide.
As far as I know, the first is essentially
Yes,
what
rocks.
happened when,
Yes,
it
rock
was
slide. Good
only
one,
light.
sister.
It's almost nice
So-
to make a natural heater.
Oh, there you go. You sound better.
Well, yes.
So how's your week been, Mrs. Izzy? Can I call you?
Of course, of course. I understand my name is not easily spoken by that of not Lalafelian nature. Yes, my week has been quite nice.
Only recently
Went back
learned
to
what those
Thanalan,
cheesy bacons
visited
were.
the
I never got
parents,
explanations before I went to Charlotte.
shared some stories. It was nice.
Allow me to share with you the deep, sacred art of
This is good.
Well, I did.
If he starts asking
Okay,
for
I
them, I'm
know
not
I had.
cooking.
You spent the entire week working.
And I was in Charlotte.
Usual, yes.
compared to an Archon burger, skimming way.
Oh, we can do for our comments right now.
Going on a potentially
You-
hour to 2 hour long
You truly like that stuff, don't you?
explanation about a sandwich.
What's not to like about it?
Here,
Everything.
some of the
Sawdust.
high-proof mezcal.
Usually,
Thank you.
It's so dry.
usually there was a
It's
time
so
when I
dry.
enjoyed this delectable on my own.
And I grew up
Ever
in the
since being
desert.
married and
What's-
having a wife and kids
What's
and
wrong
all
with
that,
dry?
I was able to enjoy
Everything.
it a little bit with my
Dry
own
is good.
self.
No.
It was
You know,
nice.
I'm gonna tease
Well,
Cinder.
Sometimes, but not always.
What's that brush? Do you take it from
Yeah.
Dreamway's little
Felt like I was
workshop or
choking,
whatever?
just
Don't need
nibbling
to
on it.
Add anything else to it. It's perfectly
No,
fine.
I
It
got it
adds
from,
all the nutrition you need.
Savnir.
Just in a simple, small, compact
Whenever I
loaf.
got my,
Worry
job
for
started.
you.
Wait,
Oof.
yeah, there is a brush
I
on your.
see.
Are you a painter now?
I'm not sure
also
how you
kinda
don't
hungry,
choke
too.
on the stuff.
Or,
A picto what?
Pictomancer.
What?
Yeah.
What's a picto?
How could you choke on it?
It's so dry!
The
Drawings to
closest
cast
I could even
magic.
fathom of it was
Long
when,
story.
you know,
It's
Dreamway was bidding
it's
a lot
dry
of
enough to
operas
just get
paint.
lodged in your throat and stay there.
Painted a huge mural
Well,
together.
that's why you bite it in reasonable sized chunks.
Even nibbling on it!
As well as
It almost got caught in my throat.
Eat paint.
They would
corner of my vision, and
taste-
suddenly you're here.
So I know I can.
well, I believe that is an issue you and not an issue us.
That smile tells me everything.
Speaking of us,
You must have clearly downed a full tankard when I wasn't looking.
Well, it's good to see
Enough,
you.
I suppose.
I don't know, maybe it's just ecstasy.
We all have our own tastes.
any chance did you see where Melody went?
I guess.
Looked
I
away for 2 seconds.
I believe they teleported somewhere else.
Does he just wax those in the mirror when he wakes up in the morning?
No, he hasn't.
They're bound to be back soon.
Neb's coming in and said with some news about what happened last week.
Right.
And so, I've just kind of let it stick with me since.
I've unfortunately opened another can of worms. I'm sorry.
Nothing can be done now. Apologies, it seems they got whisked away by the ether or something. Probably did just wander off because they zoned out.
That's right. I was on something. Right.
It happens to the best of us.
Totally.
Spectacle of cheesy bacon itself comes from a vial. Oh.
Anyway, who do you think we should talk to first?
You're about to get interrupted again.
Not a clue.
because,
Scratching into the damn thing every single time.
I'm very interested in talking with Miss Astor. She said she was on the
Bump into people and
other
things all
side
the
of that
time.
portal, so her testimony might be very interesting.
Damn life.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
You're right.
Yes, that would be a very
The past 5 minutes.
enlightening conversation.
Longer, I think.
I have a lot of.
Mm.
Yeah,
But I
it's just
do
correct.
believe she's
That's truly what it is, ladies
in
and
the
gentlemen.
middle of
You're
a
welcome. You like the simple
conversation with.
explanation? There you go. Astor said it.
Basically
Right.
this, but with bacon on it.
Mm.
With
Extravagance
bacon.
with which you tend to explain things does
And I think
interesting picture than
There's
I.
Nabavka.
that one
Never
has some knowledge on it. They're with the Ironworks, and I was told to talk to them. Might also be a good one. True.
Everyone,
Got some news.
Guys.
Hi.
guys.
Everyone.
So, I need you guys to do me a favor. I am doing you all a kindness by doing this on my end, so that way the anger ball that is Laluma at the moment stays up in her tower, where you are all safe. If you're at Foundation during the most recent jailbreak, I want you over here. If you were not, I want you over there.
We're heading over here.
All right.
Alright.
I am going to tell you what I was told. And I just need someone to tell me that this was a lie. And that everything was fine. We got a report last night. Me and the Luma doing some paperwork. We're gonna call it early. We were excited. To which then we get a royal messenger directly from Foundation, informing us that we then had to travel overnight to Foundation to speak to the guard captain and the angriest woman I've ever met about, and I want to make sure I get my words right. A man who had just recovered from being controlled by a primal, then being tortured on the ground to the point where he died, followed by his wife being assaulted by a man who looks like a large demon. Anybody want to tell me that this is all a lie?
I didn't see any of that.
Well, in my defense,
Oh.
Hold on. You said tortured on the ground?
Yes.
Excuse me?
He was kicked.
What?
He was beaten. He was stepped on by multiple people.
So none of that.
But wait, none of that
As far
happened.
as I'm aware.
No, none of that happened.
I'm dead ass certain all of this happened, and people just forgot.
Injuries after having been fighting all of us off while being, tempered.
So he was not kicked. He was not stepped
No.
on.
No.
Nothing of the sort.
No.
I don't recall the woman being assaulted.
Alright, I have multiple guards telling me. Multiple. And these people aren't blind. They're not stupid. I need to understand where the de facto situation's coming from. Because at first, we were excited, right? Save the day, things were good. And then now I'm getting reports. And this woman, by the way, is going above and beyond. We had to stay up all night long to get her to a point where maybe she won't go around the entirety of Foundation calling you all murderers. I was told she was screamed at. I was told she was pushed away.
Don't believe anyone pushed her away, however.
No one
I did
pushed her.
see the screaming.
I don't.
I
Yeah, no
had
one
no
didn't
involvement
get
in
pushed.
this whatsoever.
Yes, there was
I
screaming,
think I was
and
actually
there was a
talking to
lot
you
of.
when this might have been happening. Because the last thing I remember was him being in his demon form.
Are you raising your hand?
No, sorry, my trackers are acting up, sorry.
I was about to say, you guys are adults, you can just talk. It's okay. I'm not your teacher. I'm angry, but it's not your teacher. So
As far
can
as
someone
I'm aware-
at least... So, go ahead.
Because I remember I was fighting that guy off. And when he went down, he mentioned something about his wife. Okay. So I was like, okay.
I could confirm.
I did not realize that he was actually just fucking dying on the ground there. I thought he was just, couldn't fight anymore. Okay. So I walked off for maybe 5 minutes, went to check on everybody else, came back around and saw the wife, understandably, completely over the fucking pale, and Ryder trying to talk her down, trying to explain the situation. Unfortunately, him being him, and he was in his, his big demon form, very temperamental, so they got into a screaming match. But I do not think, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see him, physically push back in any way. Maybe he, kind of had his hands out in front of him.
At no point in time did she lay, or did he lay a finger on her? That much
No, he did not lay hands. He
I can
probably
confirm that
stepped
as well.
back after he raised his voice. She just stepped back, I believe.
And there were a few guards there that also saw the whole thing, and so the fact that now we're getting this whole fucking I don't know what you would call it, this pushback from the wife when the guards were right there, and they saw
respectfully,
just as much
the
as we
guards
did.
could be annihilated by any of you if you winked funny. There's a reason why the guards tend to stay quiet and stay in their lane and then report this stuff to the guard captain.
Did they say what sort of? You said they were tortured. Did they say what sort of things were done? I saw the
Specifically that he
body.
was kicked, that he was stepped on, and then no one even eased his pain as he died.
Hmm.
That's all
That
false.
seems.
I can say for myself.
Every last bit of it.
And
He was one of the tempered. Who's to say he didn't sustain a lot of those injuries during the fighting itself?
Hmm.
Are we
definitely had
talking
signs
about
of
the one
bludgeoning.
in silver armor?
One of our number tried to ease his suffering, yes, but based on my estimates, he was long gone before then. There was no saving him, only easing his suffering by trying to help him along at that point.
Right.
Boris,
What
kicks
about
to the
yelling
head.
at the wife? Tell me that.
That much.
I think the yelling of the wife was an unfortunate escalation from
I'm
her own
asking the man who
hysterics.
did it.
I'm gonna go talk to Luluma about this.
First off, everyone's account is correct.
I need you to come here and talk to me. I can't hear you over there.
Gary talked with Luluma. Apparently, since she's an injury, well, I'm not going
First
to.
off, everyone's account is correct. I laid no hands on her in means of an assault. But I was trying to calm her down.
By screaming at him.
That lot of good that did.
Yeah.
In another form that probably was not assisting in the situation of calm. Give me some here.
Tempering
Come on.
usually happens in the primal, third, eighth.
Because you don't have to deal with this. We did. In front of all those guards. Who we had to try, by the way. God knows if it even worked. And get them to understand that we are going to help clean up the mess. And help reduce the problem. She is going crazy across that fucking place. She even slapped the hell out of me.
I could ask.
Of course, that got her a bit of jail time, but it just be how it is.
Higher vanguard being able to.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Nabothka,
It's not
I could
exactly
ask a
good.
question.
Hi, Glenn.
Aster has a question.
Answer.
When this conversation was had, was any attempt made to call forth Sir Ryder so he could speak on his own behalf rather than having you represent him in front of these people? Someone who was not fully appraised of the situations, as you've said
They
yourself?
asked for both. They asked for both of us. At least at first, to at least get a groundwork of the situation. Speak to the actual guard captain, and then he was the one who was then saying that he would have wanted all of us to be there and talk to them. We told them not at the moment, because everybody was going crazy at the time. They're still waiting for a final report. Which is why I'm speaking to you here. And not letting that come out of the tower just yet.
Gotcha. But the screaming did happen. It was my attempt at calming her down. She wasn't listening to me. I told her that by the time that we tried to get healing to him, it was too late.
Wounds were too deep.
Okay.
That's
I
a
need you
last-ditch
to
effort.
understand that there are vanishings happening all over Eorzea. Everyone is panicking. Everyone is freaking. We had a situation where, in almost an instant, we had people being tempered. Everyone is getting scared, and now a bunch of these people are dead, many of which are actually going to be released soon. It's not on all of you, although apparently some were alive, some were dead. So, respectfully, some people need to stop doing finishing moves against tempered people. I saw at least like 3 bodies that were gored. So, maybe we think of who we're fighting or the situation that's happening, but I can't yell at you all for that. I shouldn't. I won't. But yelling at that wife was not good, man. Because these are people who live there, they know each other, they trust each other. A lot of people aren't happy. They're happy you saved them, not happy of the extra bits. They're worried that, you know, adventurers are bloodthirsty and they're here to kill. And considering strangers of light are out there doing also our job, does not help. I'm going to talk to Laluma as best I can. I need you all to do me a favor. If you decide you need to go into the tower and talk to Laluma, you are walking on glass. No yelling, no fighting back, no raising your voice. If she starts fussing or screaming, you listen, then you leave. I cannot save you if she comes down that tower.
They do like poses when they had said certain things.
That's it.
Sounds like home.
Oh, this is loaded.
Oh, woman.
Well,
Okay.
other than
What I
that,
don't get
situation fucked.
is... He actually told me a name. Welcome, Maxine. Welcome back. Sorry, shit fucked.
It's nice being
Go on.
I know I was
Why
trying to
wait,
mitigate the damage as
like,
much as possible done to all of you. Making sure you weren't attacked from
You've
behind.
been busy with the reconstruction and recovery of their people over the past several days. This was a major attack, of
I'm
course.
still a
they
little
waited.
bit confused which one we're talking about specifically. Was
And
it the guy in silver armor that kept getting bigger?
No.
No, it's the one that was laying on the ground.
When a completely, mostly unknown force using a bunch of tempered soldiers just pulls up into the main center of the of one of the major cities, starts ransacking the place, killing a bunch of people, and start coming at
That's
us.
the point Neb is trying to make. Before in the past, tempering was a severe problem. We had no cure for it. Now we do have a cure. A lot of those people probably could have been saved from it if they were to be kept alive. The simple fact that a lot of people did kill even after they were disposed of, it goes to show just how much people are wanting to take care of these people permanently. The bigger problem here is that that man afterwards, from what it sounds like ultimately, his wife was going into shock, needed somebody to blame. Even if
She was
the actions
hysterical.
weren't
Only
done...
natural.
Exactly. It would be extremely natural for someone like that to be in that form of mindset, not only
Exactly.
to blame somebody else for problems that probably never existed, but to continue blaming them. Who's to say she's probably not tempered in some way too? A lot of people got tempered there, and we still don't know the full extent of it either.
That might be going a bit far, but yes.
Hmm.
In situations such as these, if you
I
find
mean-
someone hysterical,
At least I had someone to blame.
it's best to try to act with as much
Killed
patience
the two
as you
immediately
can, even
afterwards
if
anyways.
what they're saying does not fit the
You
truth.
know, how, no, why, just
Sometimes the truth is hard.
war.
It hurts. Not everybody's ready to accept it at the same
Can't
time.
imagine what she's going through right now.
Especially if her husband was to be released just a few days away.
Semi-tempered or emotional ways
Fuck,
of
that's one of those, wasn't
someone
it?
they care for die.
Yeah.
And therefore, that is their disturbance slightly tempers them in some sort of way.
Now listen, I didn't get the full account of everything was there. I had to run off during the end of that, but I want to ask this here and now.
I'm a spiritual person.
Did
I don't
anybody
understand.
do anything to that man after he was knocked down and was left bleeding? Whether it was
We
healing,
tried to heal
more
him.
injuries. You tried
Try to heal him.
Yes, there was a few of us who have tried to heal him.
comforting him.
Yes.
All I could do
Unfortunately,
was
his wounds were
listen
far
to his
too long
words.
gone.
Unfortunately.
Being said, a kick to the head.
Anybody notice anything after he passed? Anybody else interacting with the body?
No.
I got a glimpse at the body
I
when they were bringing the wife over. Looked like bludgeoning injuries, but nothing out of the ordinary for a fight.
Look,
Hold on, Ryder.
the main thing is right now is that life has a funny way of putting puzzle pieces in front of me. That woman more than likely blames me for her husband's death. After all, who would it fall to?
As a last-ditch effort, I tried to exonerate you. I took blame for that woman's husband's murder.
But
Yes,
she
and
won't
none
see
of them
you.
listen to you.
It's kind
They
of
won't
puzzling.
see you.
Wait. Why
As-
would you try to take blame for that?
To an extent, exonerate you. I can't.
Yeah. Why are you taking the blame? If nobody did anything from the report, that means something happened.
Think about it. I did nothing to that man. But
No, but someone did.
I know.
Someone definitely
You're
kicked him
good
in the head.
sometimes. I trust you. You know better, of course. You're the warrior of
did
light.
someone kick him in the head?
Yes, and I was hoping they would speak
I
up.
didn't.
Look, what's done is done. It's better that you speak up now, because if these two come back and find out something, that's even a more world of shit.
Then who kicked him in the head?
Our friend here, who I was hoping would actually speak up about it.
It was a light.
I don't
kick.
mean to call
it
you
wasn't
out,
a
but-
full-on.
Oh, me? The one who fought the guy?
Yes. Yes. After he was down on the
Okay.
ground. I witnessed it. It's unbecoming behavior.
So, I fought him, he went down. I said, okay. Because at that time, when he went down, there were... Well, I'm not sure who was around me at the time. I know a couple of us were. But I ran off when he went down. Overheard him say something about his wife. But I didn't really pay much mind to it because there was still, the big guy who was cutting himself open and turning himself bigger, right? I shifted my focus onto the bigger threat in the area.
It became a life.
And didn't really look back until... What happened?
You kicked him in the head before you left.
No?
Wait, how did Ryder transform?
I didn't do a damn thing.
I
looked at him, was
I
like,
was like,
whatever, I
I-
don't have time for it.
I looked over. I didn't see him kick him. I looked over. I didn't. He just ran over here, helping us finish up the big guy.
They just kind of look.
Okay, well, either way, whether somebody did or didn't, there's a bigger issue here.
I'll talk to Ryder
Like
about that
Neb
later.
said, we're on thin fucking ice. That doesn't just go for Lulima, that goes for the people of Ishgard and for the rest of Eorzea, because if this does go out, that the party that's with the Warrior of Light kicked a downed man who just got released from Temperine and nearly killed him as well, that's a problem for all of us one way or another. We have to be extremely careful with what we do from now on. Any tempered, any at all, no matter how bad or how less it is, we have to take it as seriously as possible. We cannot just be taking lives unless it is truly necessary.
Well,
Defend your lives, but try to avoid taking them in the process.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
However, in my experience as an adventurer, in all of my experiences, not just this world, but the next one, life literally has a way of putting a funny thing in front of me. I
What is
imagine
that
this won't
supposed to mean?
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Basically, what I'm thinking about right now, I just hope I'm wrong about.
So with that being
that
said,
woman-
What?
If that
Perhaps
woman is anything,
explain yourself instead of speaking vaguely. Sir Ryder, please.
Sure. Right. I guess I should explain my thought process.
Please.
Yeah.
From the way that woman came at me, I could see it in her eyes, the same look that I've seen in many of my opponent's eyes. This isn't the end.
Are you saying this
What?
woman is some sort of enemy of yours, Sir Ryder?
No.
Then what are you?
A sign of anything, or?
I don't know how to
The
explain it,
situation itself?
Yeah, from my experiences, these things have a way of coming around on me. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, that's only natural.
I see.
And
Saying what
wording
happens
past comes
is gonna
back
come
to
back to
bite him
bite you in the
slightly.
ass.
I'm sorry?
Huh?
And the wording is saying something that usually happens. Usually it was past, or to now, or you're applied or not. The past will always catch up. It felt familiar in some sort of way. When it comes to things here in the stairs, from what I've learned so far, whatever's going on here is just starting. It's just part one.
No, this has been going on for some time.
This is the first major attack against a known city.
No, it's
Right.
really
For a
not.
while, right?
Attacks by tempering have been happening for nigh on a decade.
But I'm saying the same group. This is the first major attack against the city by the same group that we've been facing for a while now. Disappearances, sure, that's one thing. But these are tempered,
Why
coming
does
out of the
that
woodwork and attacking a place.
How we should react
Because
to it.
I'm not saying we should change, but at the same time, this goes to show that they're escalating. Something is forcing these tempered to attack. Not only that, they're also becoming bolder in their
Naturally.
attacks.
That's what they tend to do. That's happened before.
So, let me say this.
Whatever the case,
We have the three of the
we
oldest
need to
party
provide
here.
aid and succor wherever we can.
Right. For the oldest three of us here, includes you, Ryder.
I've been gone for.
As the Warrior of Light party, we need to do our best. Jake, take your time. I'll speak with you later, okay?
Yeah.
We need to do better. Asta, I've known you're good, so I know I don't have to worry about you. Bella, you're good. Rest of you may need to observe you more. Bella said, we may be on thin ice. I don't believe that. I think we're under the fucking water. We may be on thin ice with the royalists, but the citizens are what matters. And they're putting us head deep. So our best, unfortunately, our best reconciliation effort would be to help them rebuild. And console them with any lost loved ones.
Friend or foe, we should try to afford them any kindness we can, whether it's showing hesitation in striking a finishing blow, or applying aid where it wasn't asked for.
If possible, I'd like everybody to start carrying restraint of some kind. Rope, shackles, whatever you can. At least if we do put them down, we can at least restrain them for the time, until they get proper healing.
So if you want to knock out somebody, that's perfectly fine. I think many of you know how to use your weapons. The problem of the matter is some of them were, best way I can word it, is finished off, as in they were down and someone decided to jam a weapon into them. And yes, I do in fact have visual of that. In fact, unfortunately, I am now being told certain people are being called. So what I need you guys to do for me, before I have apparently being shown a helmet and multiple other things. I cannot stress to you how hard I am trying to keep you all from getting fucking killed right now. To anyone who is willing to verbally tell me that in fact the man on the floor was not kicked or beaten when he was down, I need you to come up to me and I need you to tell me so I can take down your name. Unless no one is
Considering
willing.
I was the one of the main ones that fought him. Victor
Okay.
Valkyrian.
Just a moment.
Good. While he does that, let us work on that restraint. We'll start off nice.
Bernard?
Let's please start off with foundation. But if we see you need work, I'm going to tell you we'll probably get you over to Garlemald. Because they need our help. As much as we are trying to rebuild with them.
Thank you, both of you, for...
We just got a call from Luma. In his hands, he is carrying the helmet from Ferdinand, the one that they kicked in.
Oh my.
What?
I heard that they were denying all allegations on this, so we had to pull a few strings to get that helmet out.
Do me a favor. Luma
This is really funny.
Up in the tower. If you guys want to report to her right quick, just so we can go ahead and get this going, we are going to be striving to make sure that we are using everyone available to help in the cleanup efforts.
It makes
Anything
perfect
that
sense.
is needed to make sure that this does not happen again.
Atlas.
We just got off of the
This
call
seems
with her
like
over
someone,
Link
to
Pearl,
my
and
knowledge,
she's
someone's trying
told
to
us to
frame
come find
us
you,
adventurers
and
for
you may
causing
not remember
this
me,
mess.
but I am one of
That
the
you
knights
could
that
be person.
were there
Please.
right nearby the
Highly
mine
likely.
with the Avengers.
Love of Heidelin,
that
please
day.
stop trying to martyr yourself.
Understood.
If you would like me to point out some faces.
However,
Yes.
it may have just gone.
Okay.
Do you
Two times.
recognize who actually did it?
People get
Yes.
bloodthirsty.
It was ultimately a
I can
chaotic
recognize the
mess.
people who were
Any
nearby.
number of details can be embellished.
Alright.
Is the Warrior of Light around as well?
He is wandered off at the moment. I have already confronted him about the situation. Just to confirm, he didn't lay a hand on the wife?
He was holding her, proceeded to yell at her, and then backed off.
Since that's changed into Merrick.
He was trying to calm her the entire time until he had yelled at her. He did not lay a hand on her physically. At least in a violent way.
It seems like
You're welcome.
So who was...
It's the wording.
Who was around the man?
Pointing out faces.
Hearsay, there we go. Hearsay.
This
sounds
bunny,
right.
the
She
bunny in the
said he-
back.
She said that, he said that, you know.
This Garlean here. This man right here, and her right here.
Because I was, I didn't,
From what I
need more
remember.
info on this because I wasn't there.
Hermie.
Wait, which one?
Yes, you.
Can someone explain to me a dented in helmet?
I do know one of the gleaners was with that man.
Yes, I was offering healing services.
Luluma.
Tried to heal him,
Ask
but
her
it was
about
too
the
late.
restoration process. I think the paperwork should be ready.
Anyone?
I don't recall aiming for his head when I was swinging at him.
This is not
most
damage of a blade, of a hammer. This is damage of a boot.
How can
By the
you
way,
tell
that character,
that?
She DC'd. She had a respawn. Amber. She was the one that kicked the helmet in, so I can't point out.
Oh, God.
No.
Says, anyone know? You're not gonna get... I do not know what the situation is gonna be. I just need you to know that if I can't give Luluma some kind of an answer... It's not looking good. Anyone know anything?
If it is helpful from my side, I can give a recount of what I had seen.
Bro, I moved to move around you. Wait.
Well, I have seen a few people twist his arm behind his back, drag him physically upwards, kick him in the head, stab him, and cause multiple other injuries while he was pleading for his life.
What?
Hold on. Let them finish. Let them
He
finish.
proceeded to plead constantly for his life until his last breath. Then I had walked away with the wife, with another guard beside me. But I had been with the wife the entire time.
And you have complete faith in visual accounting. If we were to ask any of the other guards, they would report the same.
Yes, correct.
I can recall my side. Well, I walked up, having everybody right there, see right there. Them two were healing as well, and then came back. Started saying, you know, tell my wife this and that, and then he just was gone from his wounds, and no one kicked him, no one literally punched him, nobody put his hands back.
Then why can I ask any of the other guards nearby about this? Why is this helmet dented in?
The helmet I do not know, but he was pleading for the safety of his wife when his final breath. And we were reassuring him that she was safe.
That part's true.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
I don't know what's going on, because I think
If I just talk to them right quick. For a moment.
Yes, I can report to Miss Luma.
maybe a frame job. Maybe the wife's evil. Maybe she's trying to frame people because she's angry. I need to stop wiggling my hips.
I'm gonna say this right now. That whole description, bullshit. In no way, shape, or form. Because
It's a
when
lie.
I came back around,
He was dead before they arrived.
There was no death there.
There's a lot of factors here. It was a large, chaotic pitched battle in a major city.
It's not like
any.
Don't stop talking to me.
Let him
for a moment.
Apologies.
It is a tough process. You don't exactly find corrupt Ishgardian knights. In fact, the only time they run is whenever, hell, most of them don't even run when dragons are about to eat them. What I need to understand is why the guards would just all lie. Because
I mean,
I feel none of them are going to satisfy you.
There's one in my mind that is a complete and utter stretch that could most likely just be, not really appropriate to mention. But when that explosion or whatever happened, that red light that happened in that prison, was it entirely contained in that prison, or did the entirety of Ishgard just witness it?
It was reported that it came from the prison.
So one day, Joe Schmo's tending to his calf or something, and he looks up at the sky, and suddenly there's a big red light shining above the entire city of Ishgard. If I'm understanding that right.
No.
It was just in the prison.
About a week
Just
ago,
within
you
the
had
prison.
described it as a
It was
wave
within the
of red
prison.
light passing over the city.
It was within the prison, and then it shot up to the sky.
And then it shot up to the sky.
That's where it was seen.
I don't know. Maybe anybody who witnessed it just caught a little bit of tempering. And nobody caught onto it.
A bit of a bold claim.
Doesn't happen that way.
It's a bold claim, which is why I said it's very much inappropriate for the current situation. But that is quite literally the only thing that could even remotely explain why all of a sudden we're like had him strung up by his arm, kicked him in the face a bunch of times, and stabbed him after he was already pretty much down and out. No, there's absolutely no way, shape, or form, because I'm pretty sure if any of us here were to even remotely do something like that to anybody we were fighting that weren't, clearly deserving of said treatment, even if they were, I'm pretty sure any of us would have stepped in to be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Am I wrong to think that?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. If anyone else has anything else, I am genuinely listening.
Well, if I had to add on
Master,
something.
you said I have some that apparently won't satisfy me. I'm listening.
I saw one of them bury their axe in his neck, trying to put him out of his misery. He was pleading the safety
One of the
his
guards?
wife. No, one of our own.
Thank you.
Myself and
Considering my role in the battle, all I could do is attempt to mitigate
Pastor
damage as
finish.
much as
I
we
need to
could.
watch this
Oh,
VOD
sorry.
later. I need to watch this VOD later, man.
established that there was not going to be any means of saving him via magic, and goodness knows at that point there's no help trying to save him with any sort of traditional medicine.
So he was already gone at that point.
Yes.
Yes,
We
his
were simply
wounds were
there to try and
to...
witness his passing.
I can confirm.
Okay. Mind you, as you can see, some of these reports were incorrect. Reason why I'm trying to talk to all of you is because I need to know which ones are true, which ones are not. The death of a couple of these prisoners, not good, but when you're fighting people who are tempered, things happen. I get that. I'm not looking at all of you like you're morons or murderers. I just need to understand. So I am beyond without sleep. So, problem is, some of these are true, and I'm being told that they're not. And we need to make sure that when we speak to these guards, they understand. And we still try to figure out the situation with this wife, which, luckily, you all won't have to deal with. At least, I hope not. We're trying. Obviously, money and stuff isn't going to help, but maybe you guys helping with the town and furthering the investigation of these vanished people will help put some people at ease. All right. Okay. I heard a little bit of the meeting you were doing. Good. Keep that up. Talk to each other. Communication, teamwork. We're going to be putting up some work soon. Actually, probably later today. Missions on the board. We'll put a full update of what they exactly are and discuss them all with you. We need to get to the center of these investigations for this vanishing, and we're at the point where we have some places where some of this tempering may possibly be occurring. If we can attack it before another town is assaulted and get some information on ones that have already happened, that'd be good. Also, I am officially signed on to the guild, so I will be one of your higher-ups. Not the leader. That's still Illuma, but it's what I've already been doing anyways, right? Now it's just official on paper. Alright, I am going to go speak to Illuma. If she comes down here, hopefully it'll be in a calmer mood. Please. Has anyone already gone to go check on Ryder? What's his current state?
We'll check on him. Me and Ren have something to discuss as well.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Prepare yourselves. Forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Find him.
Anyone get any reports on anything related to?
Probably don't.
Any reports on the Rangers? Anyone here see anything? Notice anything odd?
No.
Last I saw of any of them was Costa del Sol.
Oh, that's fine. That's good in my ears. Less of those fucking helmeted morons, the better. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Was simply going to offer my assistance in speaking with Lady Liluma. Back up, if you would.
Remember my metaphor? Glass?
Yes.
Alright.
If you need me to tag along for that, then...
I'm pretty sure if any more men walk up there, they might end up exploded. If you'd like to come.
I can handle it.
Man, this bullshit.
I know I was trying to mitigate the damage during the whole battle as much as I could for both sides. I know that tempering is curable. I was wanting to make sure that that the enemy was subdued,
To
not
go somewhere
killed.
else and discuss.
Sure, I may have
Bit
only
tense in here.
the only weapon I had was the knife that
True.
laid on Zai's thighs.
Let's be a bit more conducive.
That was all I had for actual self-defense in case they came after me.
There. Let us
Yeah, and
talk
that's
outside.
exactly the point. Everything we did was out of complete self-defense because...
Self-defense and the defense of Ishgard itself.
Lay back and let them fucking kill us, and then let them blow up the fucking city or whatever they were trying to do there.
I'm just picking up some
whatever.
things.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's an,
Again,
Yeah, okay.
the problem doesn't strive from us defending ourselves. The problem strives from the fact that people were killing after they incapacitated. Along with that, a lot of people were doing stuff that they shouldn't have been doing after an enemy is incapacitated.
Some kind of
Unless
battle
they
rage?
are actively-
I don't.
It could be battle rage, it could be the red mist over them, it could be pure bloodlust. I don't know, care, but he needs to be red.
Him together
Hmm?
despite having body changes that would go between Makote and Hrothgar apparently. But
They grow greens here. It's an interesting export.
Oh crap, whatever's left. How are you holding up though? Yeah.
Father would have something to say about the rose. Always did. There could always be more, he would say. You just need to squish them together. Hope you're doing well, old man. To find someone to sit. It's not crowded by people.
I wish I tried to remember it.
If anything,
I remember how
just
they
like
felt,
back in
but I
Costa
just
del Sol, when we
was
saw those
looking
bandits, we
elsewhere
were able to
when it
capture
happened,
a
I
few
think.
of them. I
Must have
personally had to
been-
kill a few of them because my life was
I
at.
was too busy trying to keep.
That is why I'm saying from now on, anybody,
Yeah.
doesn't matter where we go, who we interact with, who we fight, we should start carrying some form of restraint on us. Whether it's a rope, bindings of some kind.
Okay.
That way,
Now,
if you
what
deal
about-
with tempered.
Yeah,
Shove
Uh-huh.
Yes. One thing. Hold on.
No.
The other issue that I have is there were a couple of them. Okay, so what about the ones that could go invisible and were going around with those sickles or whatever? Fucking those.
Inside, perhaps.
Okay. You want me to? You want? You want to have to go?
Wonderful.
Here you go, for refill. On the house. Definitely my decision.
Yeah, we could all use some, huh?
Mm. Yep. Yeah. Love that. That's sick. Mhm. Hmm. God, yeah, I just really need to sit the fuck down. What? What? For fuck's sake.
I imagine we're going to be coming here several times.
Hmm.
If we're lucky, we can get what's the device called?
Distract myself with something. Should I go and bother them? Maybe. This is why I'm glad we had the brass blades and the immortal flames. So I didn't have to deal with guard duty. Awful thing it is. All the politicking and the money grubbing and the... Why did she have... I'm not going to question it. Ah, this chair is very nice, though. Nice chair. Wonder how Tova's doing. I know, last bout of training wasn't... Well, maybe it was to his liking. Sometimes can't tell with that boy. Maybe it will go bother them. Had them go around this way. I'm gonna turn around.
Would you be willing to sit down while we ask some questions? You see, we are what you call gleaners. We take information and research. And our current research is the portal.
If we're enjoying ourselves at the beach,
give it a shot.
you're
Never tried
still
to.
with us.
I'm assuming you have.
Give what a shot. That's the problem. I've done many a thing.
Just,
After all, you and I still have that favor from Gigaruchu, correct?
Fuck it, ignore it.
No.
I
Because
do
I'm
as
part
well.
of the Wirelights party.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh my god.
Thank you.
So,
That kind of-
fortunately, that's something that I can have.
No, I can not say no to. So.
Yep.
There's many names that it's called. Some call it the Shattered Realm. Some call it the Metaverse.
And so they both go ahead, have their talk, and I'm guessing they are speaking with Luma now.
Yes. There it's so many combinations of
Like I said,
I believe Aster is
Like I
with him.
told
dimensions all combined.
I'm still gonna call you brother.
I swear to God, it's not Spada. It's Zenyatta.
Vignetta, but the same thing.
It's on purpose. You know it's on purpose, right? It's.
I'm going to punch him in the dick.
Bingo. And may I ask you as well?
I get around, but I'm from a different Eorzea.
Who?
One that got reduced to ash.
God. Oh, reflection. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't think they all call them Eorzea, 'cause there's Alexandria, there is fucking... Norvrant. Please. I'm gonna be a hater live on stream. That shit's fine with me. I guess it's sort of the same. Trying to grow something in inhospitable climes. One's just hot and one is cold. Wonder how they grow them in the snow. I suppose there is ground under this, but how far under this? Those trees seem to be quite a bit shorter than they should, I feel.
Was nowhere near her. I could have attempted to kill her, but it's possible she could have seen me as a potential target. If I was saying that I was the one.
I have to admit, it's quite dull without the boy. He added quite a lot. Yeah. Woo. That was good. Am I done with that conversation? Maybe? No. Why do these people never... just even a box would be... at the very least appreciated. Oh, well. I wonder where Zilla went off to.
It's a very amazing place.
Yes,
It's my home.
there's people that can sling it around without even having to have any kind of magical connection.
Yeah.
And
Perhaps a thing caused a big flash of red light, if I'm not mistaken, and started from the person and shot all the way out into the sky.
I have got it out.
Which could lead to mass hysteria. Which could probably entail that mass tempering could have happened. Here's I was under the idea that ease yourself on. So Ishgard has been basically rebuilding ever since the Dragon Song War. So there might have been
What matters is we stay calm. Offer aid and succor wherever we can, no matter if they ask for it or dislike us.
Where the prisoners were. Now, don't kid me. I don't know how the security for prisoners
That's why when I go to Foundation, I am taking a full green carrot from the infirmary. Anyone that is suffering, anyone that needs it, I will tear a chunk off of the carrot and hand it to them.
Depending on who you ask.
And
even if they're hungry,
and
if
from
they're
what we
cold,
know,
it
that
just needs
prison was
something.
like
supposed to do.
I don't know if it got some of it got caved in or no, it was barricaded. Right. The whoever was down there barricaded.
Ah, hello.
They were waiting for it to get cleaned out.
Hey, sorry to interrupt your thought process. I understand lots going on for you guys today.
This is, yes.
That was a good one. I was hoping to find the larger gentleman that was in here, kind of giving a bit of a scolding.
Ah,
Seems to
you
be in
you
charge.
just missed him. You just walked by over there. He's going to the left.
Also, yeah. Also, he's he's not the leader. The Luma is with Ryder, the one with the long white hair, with the dark clothing. He's the guild leader. Luluma is the guild.
But again, that's if
What
they
would
even
Luluma
allow
be?
us to go
I
down.
would
She's
say
the guild head.
administrator.
This might just
Yeah, never mind. There, yeah.
less than legal.
I see. Would they be the person talking to you guys recruiting at the moment?
Probably not right now. But well, recruiting always. Oh, there she is. Well, you can go try your luck over there. She's a Lalafell, like I am.
I would say.
Vehemently blamed and
I would say good
Okay.
luck to him.
That's scaring me.
I think you
Alright.
Is a different matter.
Well, apparently she's very angry right now.
Oh, I just happened to save your entire
So.
fucking livelihood. from
Another
getting
day?
absolutely utterly destroyed. But
Well,
sorry.
maybe. But
I understand the woman was grieving.
believe you could talk to Nabothgar about getting your papers sorted at the very least.
Her eternal bond is broken.
Sorry, which person was that again?
The man you referred to earlier as the man who is giving us a scolding.
Ah, okay, understood.
His name is
I
Nabothka.
will maybe try my luck with Monsieur Nabothka.
Yes.
I believe he was on his way down, though he may have broken off to one of the other buildings.
I did see him come down. You went to the left here.
Have any specific bias?
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Zezenasu Nasu. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hey, Kitaro.
A wonderful name.
And you may call me Aster. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Aster.
Yes.
Aster and Subaru.
Zezenasu Nasu. You may call me any combination of which. Zezenasu.
Copy. Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
My favorite,
They were just animals. But they were just
Apparently.
I had started calling you Zucchini because I couldn't remember how to say your name.
Who started calling me this?
Someone's got a point.
Matt! Of course he did.
Joe!
Who else?
Fuck, he did. I remember this now. Zucchini. The nerve.
Right. The last time where we will basically right and end the
Which is why I'm going to try my best to make sure that he doesn't cry.
Duchy. Which did not happen.
Good.
I believe Lady Liluma wished to speak with you.
Oh, good luck with that.
If he was aware of what happened,
Good luck.
Gotcha. He may have
At the
given
very
the
least,
orders
she's
for the
calmed
exodus
down
then and there.
quite significantly.
Living Way wouldn't have listened,
Managed to
but it would have said everything.
Around the corner. Also,
Well,
Atlas.
pardon me. I'm gonna go try to find that.
Yes, yes,
gentleman
please.
now.
Don't let me keep you.
Right.
Oh boy.
Pardon me.
He loves life. He loves affairs.
Just, have an open ear.
Whatever you
And I can only imagine how much he wept when I was banished.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't blow up or
What's
turn
the
into
good
a
news?
demon,
What's the
whatever
bad
that
news?
was.
I'm going to go get a Karen.
Well, you could ask her.
Oh. Hello.
Greetings. I'm going to the infirmary.
Well, she's up and walking, so I assume the talk went at least slightly well.
But well, I think she understands most of the situation, and I think ultimately a number of us are going to want to take some time to go and help the people of Ishgard to try to build up some goodwill, and I believe another party
course.
is going to be requested to assist in the investigation of this prison.
Right. Right.
Don't have anything to do. I intend to offer my aid where I can.
Yes,
Those who are injured and in need of a chirurgeon.
Yes, I can't say I'm very versed in the healing
Those
arts
who need
myself,
assistance
but
in rebuilding.
lifting things is more my specialty, I suppose.
At the very least,
I can help in rebuilding.
might do well to try to build up some goodwill again.
Yes, of course, of course. I would join you on that.
And if you do, perhaps try to provide meals for those who come. There's definitely no getting paid for this job. But
I could do with some of your cooking
will
again.
probably need to, you know, get some good meal.
Mm-hmm.
About how the poor innocent people that were victims chose
Ah, cold getting to you.
Maybe.
Hopefully you're not coming down with anything.
Hopefully not. Cold hasn't bothered me in some time.
I need to clear my head.
Need to such a tickle in the nose. That or someone's talking about me.
Possibly. Possibly.
It's a bit more than that. Do you know what it's like coming out of Tempering Rider. Would you like me to describe it for you?
I don't know if we're supposed to be up here.
Yes, please.
Well, I'm not one to snoop, so I think maybe we should go somewhere else.
Good idea.
Was as they were before they were tempered, and then it's just voices. Because only thing you can think about is the final you were
My body can't handle the cold.
Yeah, so that's another big thing about coming through that portal. It completely changes our magic pools to fit this world.
No. A full armored guardian walking back in after it was known he was participating
They have something
in the
on the
battle.
other side they use for their magics.
I may have been
They
spotted
do.
in the battle,
I only
but
recently learned how to
I
do
never
magic.
fought.
difficult to
About my own
I
medical
was simply
training.
just trying to talk.
It's really fascinating to like
be
how
that I
they're
was
able to
a
come here
civilian.
and they're able to adapt to our mode of existence, so to say. Like you would think that
based on what we saw and what I've spoken with Miss Sarai.
The only thing I worry in that
The
case
opposite
is
is also
if I
true.
encounter an
Knows about
permanent
you.
foundation.
Yeah, I want to go.
That's
get
brave
that.
and
Yeah.
enough
Rune
travel
of
to the other
death,
side.
my friend. I'm kind of pissed.
Should also adapt. Given time and
I'm Rune of Death. My girlfriend's Rune of
That's
Death.
actually good to know, because I know if you were to put something in a say an etheric void, they're slowly basically outgas eventually and die.
He's gone completely.
Loving way,
Yes.
living way, and warring way.
I'm more or less just going to realize something that is going to be very...
Sonny.
There's no point.
One moment, please, sister.
Unless they require aid as well.
We'll be back in a
Not
moment.
expect to hear
I may
that.
be banished, but
Oh,
I'm
take your
not-
time. Take your
I'm
time.
not abandoning my
Secret sibling conversations.
Natural.
You know what?
Nice.
Talking about my world in the most easiest way I can is
You know, I
tough.
forget that you have sisters.
It's a rune carved into
Don't
some
talk about them.
flesh, and
Talk about
yeah,
them
you can
very
determine
often.
it's bad, but
Most
when
of
you
them are
die with
half-sisters
it,
anyway, so...
you don't.
You know how it
Right,
It destroys
right,
your soul.
yes.
No afterlife, no moving on
Some
from
of them
that.
were quite
You're,
pleasant.
you are
I feel
just
so
gone.
glad for you, all that came from
That's
Ferris.
good.
Your guys' world is so much easier
Well,
to explain
you know,
and
I was an only
understand
child
than
myself.
Mine is like
No
clusterfuck.
siblings to speak of.
There was no way
I've
I was
also been
actually
told as
stealing
ours is a lot nicer.
You're not missing much.
characters.
Though having a companion when
Explain
you're feeling
because it's
troubled
all
is
gone.
always nice.
I feel like it could have been nice to have at least one extra hand
Johnny
around
came
the
to my world, you
fields.
won't like it
Share the
either.
story properly with you. Or
I
you
tried
can get the
out
story from Connects.
your world. I
It's just me and father
wasn't
out chilling
treated
until
respectfully among your
12 knows
guardians,
when.
so I fucked off.
Oh, even the memory's making me
Actually,
angry.
one of them robbed
my
me.
original
into a
birth
civil
world
war.
where I was born from.
That much I'm grateful for.
Oh. I hear bad things.
But then again, that was never a throne
Send people to the
to
death.
take.
Yeah.
True.
Just the position of
To
living
be
way.
fair, I've had nothing
But
but
sorry,
things
sorry,
like
She
literally
has been in that
everyone
position
ever.
before.
Trust me, everything has its bad
We
side.
may be saved by bureaucracy in this instance.
I'm not
Well,
surprised
something
if
can
I
be
could
saved by
destroy
bureaucracy.
the
All right, we're
majority
back.
of
Thank you.
the
Alright.
outworlds with
Welcome
one
back.
word, I would just use that.
I mean, I
We just had...
Shit's fine.
no offense.
We...
Nature is not
Honestly, I'm not
healing.
sure whether or not I see
Not in the slightest.
protection.
It might not be our choice,
Nature
that's
is
all I
something
can
like
say.
this. People like Orpheus pop up every week.
Being here for a long
Oh,
while
yeah, you
has
kidnapped my
pushed me
daughter.
towards the forced
Well,
option.
no.
or it-
For your
or-
sake.
Oh yeah, no.
The
he
opposite of what you're thinking.
tried to kill my kids.
Mm.
All of them at once.
Some of them are straight,
My
are
daughter is now in the world of
Yeah,
the
yes,
gods.
from what we gathered.
That woman is
The
wanting.
people there, some of them are very kind, some of them are very strange, and some of them are very, very violent.
You guys will
I
not
can
understand
assume
this
that's
entirely. I'm so
bad.
sorry.
I know.
No, I
Right.
suppose that's not too much
Sake
different
of
like
your
you.
daughter, I understood something.
We definitely have our
Yeah.
violent types over
Something
here.
We were,
pretty
There's
bad.
a,
we were
there's
told
a
of
god
a son
from
that
the
could
Greek
destroy
world
cities by
Zeus
blinking.
That apparently
Then
has
for
lots of
killing.
Yes.
Okay, I hadn't heard about that one.
What?
Might be
Is that
Telltales, I don't know.
simplification of that guy? Like, okay,
Yeah.
fine. know this sounds bad.
It's
I'm
very
sorry you had to walk
fascinating.
in on
They
that.
also got, apparently they had the drawings of the stars from over there, so I don't actually have to go over there to take the readings to see how that is. And they have to stay here. And whenever the clouds fucking go by, I can see
I was specifically interested in. Miss Sarai has been
I don't care
friendly enough making visits as so want. You know, well, I suppose you wouldn't know. She is incredibly invested in traveling to new places. She hasn't seen it before, she wants to go there.
Adventures at core.
The conversation after a while. I had nothing to contribute because I had no idea.
Good reason why
anything
there's
happened.
people become gleaners.
One way or another.
Want to explore.
Well, I would
I would know that if you ever had questions or needed,
That's why Warding Way was devoted to
try to collect something.
We'll definitely be talking to her,
Though
but
I would hesitate to
going out to
bring
try
you
and conquer
here.
the rest of Maryland.
Much like many of the kings here are comprised of Aether, I have a sneaking suspicion many kings there are comprised of Mana.
Make sure of that.
Yes, so might be better to do readings over there unless the area here affects them. Don't want contamination.
good, that's actually good. That might stall longer.
Your own family's gonna blame
Something to effectively in a therapy void, and then bring it over there, fill it with mana from outside, and transport it over.
Stop trying this now.
Would be interesting to see.
I'm a scientist, I have to think of things.
Your whole family was just
I know, but I don't want to think of such things, but
Because it is so thin there, I would be very careful. Even with the Aether that flowed through the portal when we first stepped through, it was thin.
I took a side to Polymer.
Would have used most of what was available in the environment,
Explosions.
justified all the sea creatures that had decided to try to attack this portal.
Alright. But, yeah. Well, I was saying,
well, you have your thought first. Let me stew on mine for a little bit
I
longer.
was just trying to say we're trying to get as many as accounts as we can, not just one singular person's data collection.
Of course.
Melody?
I was wondering if, assuming I don't know how this Aether reacts, how it, or not Aether, this mana reacts, how it flows, how it moves. I wonder if it works at all similar. If it does, it's potentially coming back through the portal into this realm. And is that affecting anything? Something I'm curious about. I don't have tools to detect this energy, though, so I wouldn't be able to tell. Something would have to be developed.
I mean...
There was a story.
Later.
Later.
There was a story.
Existing information
I'm not going to get curious just yet. Yes, I'm not going to get curious just yet. I don't want to. I'll get curious when I have to. Anyways. Thanks for the information.
Thank you for the data. You have saved us potentially a boot to the head.
Yes. I think... Yeah. I'm gonna need to get another notebook. Oh. Alright.
Version of Aether just moved into your body.
I got that just from walking into this world.
So how are you, oh, never mind.
Sorry?
I was going to ask how you were doing after this morning's big conversation.
Wish I could contribute more, I suppose. I was keeping the man in silver armor busy the whole time, so I didn't see anything that happened.
They talk in a is so fun to listen to.
Only saw the aftermath.
I adore them.
It's a shame that he.
Mayhaps.
It's a shame that he passed on.
But you know,
I don't know.
she's now a Dark Knight. Dragono, she's came here.
I'm going to try and do all I can.
Self-mutilation is
And if you're asked to leave,
frightening.
you do so.
Was she the one that called me a bitch in the first 5
Tempering
minutes?
even more so.
Like we met.
If I'm to
no, that
toil
was Cernia.
to Ishgard,
That's
well,
Cernia.
then so
Cernia is
be
now a
it.
Reaper.
Fuck, that's good.
My worries.
Saving way doesn't mean I need to save lives.
We haven't really heard much about these
Just as enough.
rangers.
Yes. I've been hearing more and more of them. I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting one, but
There's Sister Cora. There's
I'm dreading the day that I do, because I feel like it is coming soon.
Dragono is something else.
Fuck yeah.
Cernia is a complete asshole, and then there's one more that I haven't met.
Well, we'll get there when we get there.
Yes. Yes, we
My
will.
head's gonna explode. Stop.
I get you some from the bar.
Just close it
I
and
spent
grow
more
over
time in
to
this world
scheme
in the
it.
past
One today is definitely
than I have anywhere else.
Well,
We already have the girl blink pearls.
Yeah, I just heard
What
about
was that?
I've been better for it. My mental state has gotten
I
so
think he
much
almost stepped on you.
Who? Which one?
He almost backed up into you.
Of course, it'd be the fucking god.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm older than you. How do you think I feel?
Hey, have you seen where Astra went?
Yes, she went for a walk.
She went for a walk
That way.
Yes, let us inquire with the others. Please.
It's bad enough that I've dealt with people that could make things from the That was experience.
Evil dead.
Are you alright? Holding up alright?
Mostly fine.
I know so.
We got some good information about the other side earlier, which is very intriguing.
It is.
I wouldn't be surprised if at some point you're asked to go through and glean whatever you can.
I fucking hope
We're
not. I
dreading
don't
the
want to go through any
day. We're
portals.
dreading the day, but we know.
If you
we probably will.
I know I need to step through the portal myself at some point.
So hard.
Up at the age of existence of beating up the physical embodiment of the present.
Do you want to make a wall? Do you want to stop her?
What?
I don't know. I figured you were going to talk to Aster.
I was. Yes.
Me too. But I was thinking if you wanted to form a defensive line to stop them.
I don't believe that's necessary. Also, hello, Zilla.
Hi.
Looking good.
I'm back somewhat.
Believe that
I mean, my body's a little more scarred now because of it, but
mistakes were made
fuck if
from
I know what's
some more
happening.
than others. But I do believe that people also have the ability, like you said, not necessarily good or evil, but I also do believe that people can decide to where they stand on there. And if they take things to heart, they can, you know, skew one way or another. There's always room for improvement and learning.
Very true.
And I think as long as people are striving in the
You're
right
right.
direction,
Yeah, I'm fine. Just needed to clear my head for a moment. That's all. Heard some things.
I'll drink to
I just
that.
Didn't want to hear.
Right.
I could probably go for a drink, all things considered. I want to have one last Not drink of me. How soon?
At least
for the future. I did want to give Lady Laluma space to speak with her rider without them feeling listened in on.
They were speaking for a little, but I think she might have, the Aether might have
They've
gotten to her.
since finished. If we wanted to go to the tavern, we could very well go and sit for a moment, grab some drinks, clear our heads.
Sure.
That does sound nice.
Sounds like my
That being
kind of
said,
time.
I don't know. They gave no specific timeline as to how soon they'll be asking anyone to assist. Recovery efforts there in Ishgard.
Probably as soon as possible.
I'll make the same
but...
offer to the both of you that I made to Zeze is come and help. They're not offering any coin for it, as they shouldn't, but
oh, no.
if you help,
Sure.
I'm more than happy to provide a warm meal at the end of the day.
I don't
I'll
mind
bring some
helping.
drink. I do have
Dog,
a
who's this loner, dude?
railroad thing to catch. I forget what this ticket does. But hopefully there's an aetheryte where I end up, and I'll go back and forth.
I see.
As long as yeah.
To where?
Somewhere. I don't know. New continent. I was just gonna explore it for a while.
Somewhere?
Oh.
Where did you get
yeah.
the ticket from?
Continent with a railroad.
You know, I'm so bad with names. I've fucking been there. I attuned to the aetheryte. I fucking forget what it's called. It's been a while.
It'll come to you.
Do you mean Troll?
Yes, I do. Exactly.
Okay.
There's some fancy, like, railroad thing, so I bought a ticket for it.
Yes, in the northern region. What was it called?
Heard of it.
Choctaw, I think, was what they called it.
Yes.
Yes, there's a place in Choctaw that has a railroad that they had just begun building.
Seems better than walking.
I see. Well, you'll have to get there, which will probably take quite a walk, actually.
Oh, getting there, yes. Well, the railroad, I'm not gonna follow. I'm not gonna buy a ticket and fucking walk behind it.
We never took a train to the farthest most regions of what was that area called? The names are so foreign to my tongue. Regardless,
I'm just
have fun.
exploring.
Be careful and try not to get into any trouble.
Stay safe.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna stay covered up.
I mean, wouldn't be the first calico Makoto I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's fair.
And goodness knows I've seen plenty Seekers of the Moon from the tribes there in Gridania that have as dark a complexion as that. Could simply make the claim, if but to get someone off your tail, so to speak.
I mean, I know how to get them off my tail.
Yes. Could also do that.
So, drinks?
Yes.
Yes.
It would be lovely.
Believe he
Sarida?
was. I believe he was looking for you. He came.
I
Yes.
assume
Yeah.
he's
Sorry, Asta.
doing
Yes,
something.
he came looking for you.
Should I go? He's running. Should
He ran off
don't know.
to somebody over there. I don't
maybe.
remember who went by.
Maybe make
Every single time I followed him, he kind of just tells me to fuck off.
I see.
Hell's going on?
Somebody else over there now.
No, I guess
I
he
don't
was
know.
catching up with someone.
Ryder just ran off into the wilderness.
Ryder doing Ryder things, from what I understand.
Brooding, especially today. Right.
Makes sense. Is it someone else?
I mean,
I don't know, is there?
all right.
Fuck if I can tell.
See somebody else over there.
Oh. No, I'd rather not eavesdrop. Personally speaking.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to get so close. I just couldn't tell who the fuck it was. They looked like aether crystals to me from far away. So I was like, who is that?
Ah, right. Yes, the Drated Aether Crystal Curse.
Yeah. Anthro crystal, whatever. Like a crystal with arms and legs. Oh, well. What a mess, though. Were you there last week?
Yes, I was. Not in the specific area that they're talking about, though.
Oh, yeah. No, not specifics, just in general.
Yes, I was there.
You guys, and you guys deal with my
Just gonna
problems
see
that
it
I
pulling
deal
up
with in my
between
world than yours. So, yeah.
Already mad at us.
You need to start speaking French while it's a weed problem.
Oui, oui, back.
Okay, saying.
But there are too many factors to consider.
Oh, looks like it's all ours. How about that?
Wow, a whole bar just to ourselves. How fortunate.
It's like they were all having awful fucking intense talks in here and now no one's here.
Yes, that is actually exactly what happened.
I came and took some of my marked booze since I'll be leaving, but I did hear some of it. Anything specific you're looking for?
Anything with rum in it would be nice.
Rum, that's right. How about that?
I do kind of find this one. I figured out you can take pictures with these.
Spice it up a bit myself.
Thanks.
Parting gift, since it'll probably be a while. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any sweet drinks at all? It's just...
Alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
Remember that your alcohol tolerance is like nothing.
What do you mean? I have a high... Oh, right, because I'm not... Okay.
Yeah, because you're not
not
in
alcoholic.
your place,
I
you're
knew
in
it!
our
I
place.
knew it! I made the right call coming in here to tell you that.
Yeah,
I was gonna
she
say,
made the
hit me with your
mistake.
strongest drink, but then I realized, all right, my alcohol
I said that my
intolerance is
first time in
fine.
here,
She
and I
made
was
that
up there for
mistake
2
and
days.
She was flat out in one glass.
You guys are weak. Sorry, not
It's not that
offense.
we're weak, it's that we come from out there where things are entirely different. We have this just
my
kind
body
of
has a very strong
natural
alcohol
tolerance.
where it doesn't really affect me.
guess.
Here, I don't know.
I went through a bit of everything.
See,
I mean, I
when
drink
you
this
listen
for dry with
talking,
someone
though,
else.
it's so fun to
so-
listen to. I really love your
Yeah.
inflection on words.
Thank you. I won't be around for a long ass time, but I guess enjoy it while you can.
Gotta
Think
enjoy
it's
the
you
little
two
things.
anything?
I just came in here to save her.
Yeah, she came in here to save her, same thing, really. But yeah, no, I'll have a drink, why not?
Alcoholic, non-alcoholic? What you thinking?
Alcoholic's good.
Sweet, spicy.
I got you, boo.
What you thinking?
We go with...
Thank you.
Sweet but strong.
I should head out
Oh, I can
soon.
do that.
However, I need Nep to fix my arm so when I come back in here, my arm can handle Aether.
I wonder if that...
I miss having an arm.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Sweet but strong is my
Since I'm
specialty.
kind of just like here a ton, and also can get to the Azure Wings very easily. If you're fine with it, leave it with me. I'll
So
bring
how
it
have
to
you
him
been,
so you can go
Zilla?
do what you need to do, and then I'll just bring it by later
Mm.
tonight.
Going through
That could help too.
Yes,
back and forth
I
of
see
what
you
happened at Costa.
gotten some control over it,
And
maybe?
also,
No.
No.
chance to play the
In fact,
bunny,
it's
so
been
I'm
getting
so
painful.
confused right now.
Ah.
The
My
what?
sympathy.
Yeah.
What?
No, Ari.
Sometimes it happens really fast, sometimes it happens really slow. Slow tends to hurt.
Hmm.
But
Any idea what's causing it?
Nanotech bunny girl.
not at all.
Yes, I do. Oh God, I do.
Shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
assuming, well,
it's been
besides
a couple,
Guardians
I
being
don't know
involved
what
at the
the
base of
fuck
it,
happened.
and
Shit
Elegance.
happened, I guess.
Yeah, I
No.
was supposed to go
You ever
on
thought
that
about
whole deployment
questioning
to save her ass,
the
but,
the
you
the,
know,
the
it's
resident
just keeping
guardian?
my kids.
No. I thought about hitting him in the face. That's just me.
Hello, Mrs.
That's good.
How you
That's
doing?
good.
I don't mean to intrude, but perhaps I was told you serve a beverage of my liking. I want to know if it's kind of true.
Who said that?
Hmm? A man called Ryder. Do you perhaps serve the beverage of blood, or any blood-related beverages?
Not that I'm fucking aware.
What?
We have poison, but I don't think poison is blood.
Why would you ask for such a thing?
Yeah. Might need a bit of context before people start saying things.
You really want to know?
You did ask.
Well, I did ask.
Oh, disappointing. I was told in here. I was told to serve. If you don't serve it, then perhaps I shall take my leave.
Perhaps it'd be best to,
Alright.
yes.
Last you heard, we
Who
don't serve
was
blood here, yes?
that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine though. We do serve blood.
No, we don't serve blood.
We
Also,
what?
apparently he's
Okay,
a
I would hope not.
vampire.
He's a what?
A vampire.
It's like a fable?
I don't.
What is that?
What the fuck is
We
that?
have vampires here in Eorzea. It's a creature
do?
that consumes blood. Yes.
I've been in a cell.
They
We
don't
also have,
look like
succubus.
that.
27 years of my life.
No, they don't look like that. They actually look rather creature-esque. They look kind of like void sense.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds more appropriate.
So what? What is he? Some sort of reaper? Is that it?
Is he from
I have
here?
no clue,
Did he come
no.
through the fucking portal?
I think he came through the portal.
Oh.
Ah, that explains it. Okay.
Fucking portal.
We have giant fucking dinosaurs and vampires that look like humans now, I guess. Humans.
I think you mean Hyur.
Fuck, I don't even remember the name. Hyur. I definitely meant Hyur.
Yes, I think you did.
I thought he came through the
God.
but then he came that way, so that didn't quite make
Who just walks into a bar and asks, "Oh, do you serve blood?" What?
Well, who walks up to the Warrior of Light and asks? Because Ryder is the one that directed them here. From what he said, at least.
Oh fuck, you're right. I did. I just blasted that bit of information out of my brain the moment it was spoken.
He more was just outside, and we all walked up to him. And we kind of told him that where he wanted to go, which I believe was Ishgard. But then he was asking about blood, and I thought it was a king, and I was wrong apparently.
Yes, quite.
And he got directed here to the bar where we don't
Where
have
we
blood, from what
don't
I'm aware.
serve blood.
Yeah, we never told him really yes or no. We just all looked at him really confused, and I don't know why he might have thought that was a yes.
Strange, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, did you
Yeah,
get your
I think
papers
Ryder's
signed?
looking for him now.
Unfortunately not. I couldn't find them.
Damn.
I guess maybe.
You looking for Vic? Who you looking for?
Well, he can speak for himself.
Trying to find the larger gentleman. Well, basically anyone to really kind of facilitate me.
Nabothgar.
I don't know how to
Large
say it.
where?
His
Say
name
larger
is.
gentleman.
His
Where
name
is
is
he particularly
Nabothgar.
large? Oh, Neb, he's gone.
Terrible names. Okay.
What? All right.
He's not around.
Okay.
I thought he was.
He gets cooped up in his he was, but I think I saw him go to his ship, and now he's cooped up in there working on site. Maybe getting those
You might
reports ready or something.
You might want to talk to
Maybe back later,
Luma. The woman, sort of, well, of my race.
Same thing?
I think I saw her go up the
about you?
stairs
Can I get you any?
that are in the middle between the two buildings.
Anything
Might want to try the.
non-alcoholic type of food, at least.
Thank you.
Something.
Of course. Good luck.
I don't care what.
Food, drink, a little bit of both.
I've been in foundation working for the last 7 days.
Food and drink. Understood.
Okay, I want to check upon the statement. What do you mean? Like my blackness on you're getting this.
Here's your sweet but strong. And let me get you a drink. Juice or water sound better to you?
Either or.
Juice has nutrients or something. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scholar. Here's some non-alcoholic cider, and let me warm something up for you. I fucking hate these counters.
Understandable.
How's the reconstruction, or I guess the effort going?
Painful process right now. It's still being worked on due to how much damage there was.
How did all of the damage occur exactly? Was there like...
Floors are pretty messed up. Thankfully, the area was fine, not too bad, but it's not as how it used to be. So it's gonna take a while for us to rebuild. Just a little angry with some people, from what I've heard from the
Understandably
guards.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that went on until I heard about it today.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing about it all week. It's been great.
The only thing I was
Especially
present
when we
for
have
was
to visit.
somebody's choice words for a grieving widow who just lost her husband. That was a fun conversation. I had to tell him to back the hell away.
Trust me, I wish I technically wasn't in the foundation when that happened, but as Knight of Amaric, I have to be there to protect the people.
Believe me, I was in the pillars and I heard people yelling about fights going on in the foundation, the lower districts, and
Yep.
running as fast as I could.
A bunch of tempered prisoners and such, or whatever that was. Actually injured me pretty decently with one of them.
Some of them were prisoners. You'll love that story.
From what
Yeah,
I
so
heard,
you're
yeah,
the one that
from the
finished off a down-tempered.
Yep.
So now I'm going to
Don't
talk
start
to
a fight,
Luma and see
Zeze,
if all that was
don't
actually
start a
true or not.
fight.
And I'm not in the mood.
I'll save you a stop, it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can grab Astrid real fast. I'll be back.
I think I might come with you.
See if we can save her from her
I'm going
curse.
to walk around, I guess.
How the fuck do I get off this
I'm gonna have to carry her away.
Yes.
Oh, she would hate that.
Yes. Ah, looks like we don't need to rescue her after all.
I couldn't sense anything. It's like he just went.
Some weird nonsense about a vampire
Anyway,
walking
I'm
around.
gonna go let Ishgard know. I'll be back.
Cheesy bacon.
Very well.
I thought
yeah.
vampires were a myth. I've heard legends about them, but...
No, vampires are not a myth. We fought them. They are a creature that lives here. It's just the problem is that they don't look like bats.
I think now is the better time than
So this is like a new form of vampire.
Right.
Oh.
Listen, guys.
After another.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go to the moon and chillax, man. Too stressful.
Dog, you cannot say that shit just casually. Fuck right off. Holy shit. I'm just gonna go to the moon and chillax, brother. Whoa.
You want company? Oh, come drink.
I can't.
We can keep you company there.
You know I don't mind, Asta.
I know, I just hate burdening people with responsibility.
It's no burden. Come now. You and I have been through much worse.
Yo, come on, let's go. Gotta get her.
She fucking booked it.
You're surprisingly fast with those legs of hers.
And she's determined.
Do you
With
keep
that
up
comes
with
a
me?
much speed.
Learned practice.
Just pump
Oh,
your
you
legs even
practice
harder.
this? What is she doing? Paperwork? Oh my god.
Probably in Foundation itself. Or at
Foundation
Count
over there,
Dragonhead.
At the very least, probably at the at the camp. Up ahead. It's definitely
Sort
there.
of forgot that
Can
it
see.
was like right up
The top
there.
of the
It's right up there, I swear, it's right up there.
Oh, it's right there.
It's right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yes, at the very least, scientific a proper description of the individual and the strange symbol that was on their back.
Mm.
I mean, it's just a hand.
Oh, the vampire? You're right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
him!
did
Yes!
see
We,
the thing that resembled. Did you see his mark?
I did notice his, the handprint on his back, yes.
Yeah.
Don't know what that is, but...
No idea.
It
Anyways.
loses ominous to me, but.
Just put on your fucking back.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Don't you fucking don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I'm so glad I left. I would be mocking these
Being
motherfuckers.
in a vibrant pink fucking suit, dude. It's the gayest I'm ever gonna be. You know what I mean?
There you go. I sent you all the music.
I've seen
if you
Gare.
wanna use it.
I guess I'll wait up here while you guys go do funny goober stuff.
Yeah.
We're at Camp Dragonhead, helping Laluma give a lovely little report to the people of Ishgard about a strange vampire man
But
who's
the vampire man.
fucking weird. Jesus. Yeah, the
Dude,
boss is
he
fucking
literally
fucking
came in
vampire,
and
I
was
guess.
like, hey, do you guys serve blood? And we're like,
That only fucking
uh,
weird.
What the
Well, no,
fuck
that's
is
not
that
exactly
normal?
what he did. He was like, I heard you have my favorite drink here.
Yeah.
We're like, what the fuck is that? Elaborate.
the fuck, what the fuck are you talking about?
We didn't even tell him. It was like, maybe you can find some. I don't fucking know. You're fucking weird. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. I'm gonna go submit a report about you and warn everyone that there's a fucking dude asking to drink fucking blood. What the fuck's a vampire? There's no other vampires in yours? Yeah, I've never fucked.
There are. There are creatures that are called vampires, but they're like big monsters.
It's gonna be like most of the rest of what you're gonna do.
This is gonna be for like
So-
maybe like 30 to like roughly 45 minutes, basically.
So-
at most.
And then a mission.
Are you planning to come back as Nab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to.
You don't have to.
This is.
I plan on coming back as
We
writer
don't.
as well.
But yes. Yes.
But
Why do you
right
write?
now it is time.
Where is it?
Yeah.
There
You
it
won't
is.
answer that? Okay. Okay. I'm
Ah,
gonna try
that's
and
right.
talk
It's
to you. but if
incompetent
not,
safety.
I'll
Yes,
DM you about it.
The denying their post, or the friend request of somebody who's not in the lobby, whose name doesn't
Huh?
make sense.
Oh,
who I don't
did you get
fucking
two?
know.
Because I got two of them.
Wait, what happened?
I got two.
Yeah,
I got
one
two.
from
I
somebody,
got
and
two
I'm just
friend
like,
requests from people that I don't know and aren't here.
Oh, me too. I got that one too. When we were
Yeah,
talking to the
don't
vampire.
accept the friend request. Just turn streamer mode on. I had a time in the past. This was well before you joined the meat rack.
Mm.
Why am I talking like I'm master?
Because you are.
Yeah, I need to.
Because I'm a fucking rabbit, yo. Yo, I'll be a Vieira any day. Hot rabbit body? Fuck yeah, I'll take the long ears. I don't fucking care
Fair.
if that's the side effect. They're pretty. I like their ears. Their ears are pretty.
Ears.
Pretty. I
I'm good.
gently give them ear pets.
Just stroke ear.
But yes,
Stroke ear.
yeah, you just gently, rub the ear, just nice up along the it's like petting on them on the head, you give them a nice little rub on the ear.
Do ear rubs.
You gotta be very gentle because they're very sensitive. Anyways, What was I gonna say? No,
Friend request.
we had a guy send friend requests to a bunch of us, and I didn't know at the time that apparently, if somebody sends you a friend request on VR chat, if they have knowledge of how to use the VR chat's like internal API, they could get your user ID from you denying their friend request.
What? Oh shit.
So it didn't matter if
Can they still do that?
Well, so
Fuck.
if suddenly the lobby devolves into bass boosted music and probably explicit images being blasted on our faces and then we all crash, that's why you want to put yourself on streamer only mode, because that doesn't accept or deny the friend request, but it does get rid of the notification after a while, and it gets the little doodad off your fucking screen, because it will hide their friend request.
Yes.
And then eventually it will disappear, and they will stay in friend request
fucking denied them.
purgatory for all eternity.
Okay, cool. Streamer mode enabled.
Fuck you, because well, actually, it wasn't even your user ID. They could get your world ID, your instance ID from your.
Oh, okay, yeah. User ID sounds
had
fucking
somebody
awful.
Bust into a private lobby that we had for the meat rack, where it was just staff, and like
shit.
Skoda was there, it was Magpie, and a bunch of us. We were just hanging out, and then we went to we were about to go to the fucking DMV, and then everybody got fucking obliterated.
Fuck.
Recently, or
this was a while back. This was like
was probably
a year or two ago. I think it was like 2 years ago.
before me,
Yeah, because this was like around the time. This was, I'd say, around the time that Sakota was first employed, which it's been over 2 years now. He's been there for a good minute. Hello, friend.
Tiny man.
My internet ate shit.
Dude, at the beginning of this shit, my dad blew out the breaker.
How did I know? Oh no.
So like, I was in the lobby, I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden it was darkness, and I was like, oh motherfucker, who did what?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Stress, it's been 2 years. It's been over 2 years since Sakoto joined the meat rack, because it's been over 2 years since Jasmine died. That was the impetus.
Oh shit.
Jasmine came to her. This is something she's never. I think she's only told one other person this, and she's never spoken to Hamsky about this. But before she died, she pulled Sakoto aside, and basically asked her to promise to keep Hamsky safe.
Oh.
And Sakoto, being who she is and the kind of person she is, she's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I have to honor a dying woman's wish.
You gotta do it now.
This is my friend, so I mean, I don't really mind, but also, fuck, that's heavy. How am I gonna keep this crazy ass?
How old was Sakoto at this point?
I want to say she was freshly 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, asking a 20-year-old.
That how it be in this bitch of a city.
Defend my boyfriend with your life. They'd only been dating for like maybe a month or two as well. They'd only been dating for so
That's
long.
even better.
And then, like,
That's
she's
even better.
immediately dying, and Sakota's just like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do?" So she's held to that promise, but there's also a little bit of her that's just like, okay, that bitch was a little bit crazy, and while I am gonna do what I can to keep him safe, I'm gonna do it because I want to, not necessarily because you asked me to. Because also, Jasmine, you love you, but you're terrifying. You're crazy. I saw you murder. I didn't see you do it, but I heard you murdering a bunch of people in a room with guns. You shot them to death, and the blood was everywhere. It was terrifying.
Yeah, wasn't she
I was scared.
Whisperer?
She was.
Yeah.
Sakoto has never had problems with never had direct problems with the Whisperers, because the Whisperers were the people who saved her life in the streets one time.
Ah.
She was gonna get there was actually it was Kazuki who was playing the fucking tiger who was gonna do it, but they held a gun up to her head and was like, do you want to die? And because they had cornered her up between a wall and like a little, like, she was like catty corner, and she's like tucked away, and she's like screaming, she's like, please don't hurt me.
you know, and he pulls out a fucking shotgun and points it at her head, and it's just like, you want to fucking die? You ready to die, girl? And that was actually the night that she met Belle, and then she met some people from the Whispers, and actually the Whisper who not only was a part of the ones who scared off those tigers, but also took the time to help her get back to somewhere she recognized and help her get home that night, became a Valenti. I think his name was Wolf within the Valentis. He had the big wolf mask. I think his name was Kian.
I know. I was watching me stop and turn.
I believe his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolf, aka Kian. Yeah, Kian was his name.
Oh, I've heard his name tossed around.
How pissed off she is.
Yeah, he was the one who helped her, and then it was because of that night, because she was able to basically find her way at that point. She had started making her way back when she stumbled upon Ashura, someone else she knew and had met, and he was nice to her on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, pose, yeah, pose, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have full body on right now.
But yeah, she found Ashura, and he was like he was covered in cuts and had like a big wound in his arm.
Shit.
He was dying. He was bleeding out. So she took the scarf that she had. It was like her mother's. Oh, okay. She took her mother's scarf and turned her scarf into a makeshift tourniquet for his arm so that he would stop bleeding out, you know, or at least to stem some of like the major bleeding coming from his arm, which had this big old fucking hole in it, and helped him get to a spot where Aegis peeps could come and pick him up. And that was how she got introduced to Aegis, because they were like, "Oh, you saved our agent. That was really kind of you, strange girl." And she's just like, "Hi, I'm an orphan. I've aged out of the system. I'm gonna be homeless soon and on the streets." and
if I could stay here, that'd be great.
Yeah, and then the people at Aegis were like, "Oh, that's a funny coincidence. We employ people and give them a place to stay. So if you're willing to work here, you could be allowed to stay here."
Swear, I thought
And then they were like,
deadass thought you were
by the
gonna
way,
be like,
apparently you
oh,
know
that's
one
such
of
a
our
coincidence.
other
We
agents?
employ homeless people.
You came from the same. Oh, you came from the same monastery as Rika came from. Oh, that place is nice. They gave us a great agent. We love Rika. Oh, you're one of the troubled students. Okay, maybe. Okay, you know, come on.
It's okay. We'll help you with that too. Don't worry.
Rika's situation was hilarious because it was basically a situation where Master Hasagawa, the head of the shrine or the monastery, was like, "Oh, you know, Rika, you've lived here all your life. You have learned all of my lessons. There is nothing else I can teach you. What I would want you to do now is to go and learn of the world and experience more of the world outside of this monastery. I will help you find a place." And he ended up reaching out to Aegis because he was like, "Oh, you're a bunch of nice people. You'll give her a place to stay, right?" And Hybris was just like,
"Will we?"
A funny-looking cat, but sure. Sure, if she's willing to help out. I mean, apparently you've trained her how to fight, so like you're halfway there to employment. Is she willing to fight to help people? Oh, she is. That's basically our bare minimum. You know, our bare minimum requirements is, can you do something useful, and are you willing to do useful things to help people? Without asking for anything back. Yeah, that's Hybris' whole thing. Is she's just like, "I'll pay them. You just call us. You don't have to worry about giving anything back to them. Think of it like insurance, except you're not paying me. You're giving me nice feelings by allowing us to help you." Nah. She does it because it's the right thing to do.
Wow, such a good person.
Yeah, I know, right?
So fucking cringe.
I mean, it's probably the only reason people haven't looked at her and gone, maybe we should put that one down.
Who, Sakoto?
Hybris has said some crazy no, Hybris.
Oh.
Hybris has said some weird shit over the years, which, you know, is more or less just a product of the fact that she's not
she is what
human.
she is.
She looks at people and says, I am not a person, do not treat me as such. She has looked at people and said, yes, synthetics are technically the superior race, but that doesn't mean we should be assholes about it.
That's,
like, you know, she's like, oh yes, we are capable of evolving past you. It's hilarious because
she's just a humble
because
race
she's just
supremacist.
Sort of, yes, because at the end of the day, she's like, by all rights, it's not that we are.
I'm just mathematically correct.
Why are you booing me? I'm right. That's how she is. And it's funny because, like, people get upset about it and she's just like, why are you mad? Genuinely, I am right. If you find a flaw in us, we will evolve past it. If our bodies cannot handle something, we will build ourselves better.
Build ourselves better, yeah.
Our people may be young, but we are powerful, and you should not give control of the world to us. You should keep it for yourselves. Please.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, she's like one of the few like synthetics in the the general RP sphere that I found that is not just like, oh yes, please give us rights. She's like, no.
This is Bella. Has anybody seen Neb?
Nah, I haven't seen him.
Hybris is just a near deity being that wants to be left alone with their ice cream monopoly. Like, she just wants her ice cream, okay? What's fucking hilarious is that genuinely she used to actually believe that maybe there was actually some sort of explanation as to why ice cream was the superior coolant. Because she had been told by someone who she believed was somehow better informed than her, and then she eventually is just like, oh no, she was just fucking with me, but that's even better. I'm gonna fuck with other people now. This is great. I love this.
You've
But also,
opened
ice
my
cream's
eyes
great.
to the
People
world of
like it.
jokes.
Yeah. Yes, it was great. Because yeah, she used to be just like, she'd be like, ah yes, ice cream. Wipe.
Oh god.
And then people would just
That's
be like,
one.
Hybris, what are you doing?
That's
You're wiping
one
ice cream on your
sticky
face.
robot.
Jeez, it's like, yes, yes. I remember at one point in time, I think it was like Dagger, fucking ethereal, fucking. He's just like, Hybris, what are you doing? And she's just like,
I'm cooling myself off.
wipes it on his face. Just like smears ice cream on his face.
Don't worry about it, my child. fucking literally just like, Simba.
Basically. It's like the stuff I miss with Hybris is just fucking with people. Now she's too nice to fuck with most people because most people won't get the joke and they'll get upset.
God, I remember when fucking Hybris finally talked to Andrew. He was just like, I don't want that scary boss lady. You can stay over there. I work for you. I don't need to talk to you. We're cool. We're good. And then she just fucking like teleports in front of him because she overheard that Nils was scared. He's just like, oh fuck, she's here. No.
Yeah. What's funny is she finds she doesn't like it when people feel intimidated by her being their boss. She's just like, you work for me, but also I work for you. I'm providing you with a house. I have to make sure that we have funding so that you can have a house.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that away, so I have to work hard for you, my buddy. We're in this together. You do good work so that way I can go to other people and say, hey, can we have some money, please? Would you be willing to fund us so that way my agents can have a place to live and be, rest away from the troubles?
of this world. And people are like, "Oh, you save people? Good job. Have some money." She's like, "Ah, good,
good, thank you."
We're gonna turn that into more money. It's fucking hilarious. Hybris is crazy because she'll sit there and she's like, ice cream joke, right? And then it's also like, oh yes, she's a megacorp who runs.
she is a
companies.
megacorp. She basically her
She is a
entire
megacorp
body is
and
the
runs a
fucking
fucking
space
nonprofit.
station.
No, her body is not the space station, but the
Is
space
it
station is
not?
made out of the same stuff. Well, no. Okay, no, it's not.
I thought that was like her
Though
brain.
she is fully capable of inhabiting. No, it's not her brain.
Oh,
her brain
okay,
is mostly contained within that chassis that you see whenever she appears and disappears.
Okay, gotcha.
But she's flitting throughout the network.
Mm.
But she does not fill up the entire space station because the space station is meant to be a home for her and her future generations. Or children. So it needs to be big enough. Because it's meant to be a safe space, a safe haven for her and her children. Should things ever get fucky, you know, and they have to say, alright, goodbye, children, and disappear, there will be a space station. There will be a place for them to stay.
I see. Okay.
As they continue to evolve. Because what does a one-of-a-kind artificial intelligence do when they are like, well, I don't want to take over the world. I would much rather help it, but also sometimes people don't like us. So we might need to disappear. I don't want to put my children in danger. I'm very proud of them.
Go to space.
I'm very proud of my children. Yoink. They just disappear. No, I find it funny because there are so many people who are just like, oh, yo, fuck the corpse, fuck Aegis, and then you've just got Hybris who's just sitting there, and people are just like, fuck Aegis! And it's like,
what do I do to
all
you?
the things that you could hate me for. You could hate me for my weird jokes. You could hate me for my technical race supremacist ideology. You could hate me for literally being a megacorp. And yet you choose to hate me for this? The fuck? Fucking crazy ass. So, though I do think a good portion of it is there's not many people who seem to know that she is a megacorp because she doesn't go around like parading all around the place. She's just like, yes, I run several
Andrew
businesses.
fails
to mention
definitely.
that they are like big corporations. That she's just like, oh yes, here, let me help. Let me help. Fingers. Everything. Just
yeah.
Yes.
And Andrew
definitely
does.
Business is having trouble. Let me
forget
solve the problem in exchange for your business coming to me and becoming one of mine.
Yeah, he definitely like forgets that he does technically work for a megacorp.
My internet is.
He works for Aegis. Which is owned by a woman, or is owned by an artificial intelligence that runs megacorporations. Aegis itself is a non-profit that operates on its own. However, Hybris, in all of her beautiful craziness, takes a portion of the profits that she makes off of those corporations. Because, you know, some of those profits do get to come back to her.
Yep.
She puts them into her projects, she puts them into her children, and then she puts them into Aegis.
Right. So it's technically it's getting paid for by donations.
Yes.
From mega corporations. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, that
Great
part.
Tax write-off.
I can see that. Hey, my nonprofit goes around and like solves world issues. I'm gonna write this off.
Oh yeah, true.
On
she
all
doesn't.
of my
It's
taxes.
not like one big conglomerate. It's like several smaller conglomerates.
Right.
It's not like, you know, MMI that has, you know, a fashion division, the anomaly division, the finance division, you know,
The
these like
psychic
major
division.
fucking businesses that the psychic division, whatever. it's not like that, or it's not like like Leap Foundry or fucking Fox Tech, who are like these other big conglomerates in Zafira that have tons of fucking business somewhere, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
They manage to, she manages to kind of keep quiet because she's not showy. She's smart in that sense. She's not like, oh, look at me, I'm big fancy megacorp. I go to all the big parties. She's like, no, I'd rather be left alone.
Leave me alone with my space station and my children.
Leave me alone in my castle. my funny little boy, who I like to see them grow and evolve. It gives me the good feelings. She gets so proud when she sees people actually doing shit. And what? What the fuck?
I'm being carried like a princess! Alright, what is the occasion, Turquoise?
Alright, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we talk about something where we're not supposed to really be seen with them? So that our enemies don't know that we're allied.
Spoiled, so I shall not look on stream.
Spoilies.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, because I also had my map pulled up, because I had to remember what the name of the place was that Aster went, where she saw all those people.
Oh.
Nungsha.
Yes. Yeah.
She traveled through Nungsha before finding a boat that would take her to Eorzea.
Oh, she went around.
So it's funny because she's probably also she went. So basically, if this is authored, she's starting up, up by the mountains, traveling down through the forests, and kind of strayed east until she got to Nungsha, which was heavily fucking impacted by the Garleans, and she went, okay.
Oh shit! No, sorry,
I'm
sorry. I totally mixed up Yangsha and Yakto. She's like, yeah, she went around, took a boat to Taral and then took a boat to Eorzea.
No, she had never been to Taral. No, she was born and raised in Authard. In what's the name of those mountains? I can't remember.
Oh, fucking
something.
Those mountains.
The Scate Range. In Dalmasca Superior.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
But yeah, she basically sort of started traveling along the rivers that are there, more or less. Started kind of straying further and further east. And then when she saw what was happening in Nungsha and was basically exposed to, the Garleans too. Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ. I keep doing that. The Garleans are on this side too. They're doing some fuck shit. She saw like a bunch of villages and other shit that were just completely destroyed. A bunch of dead people everywhere. It was awful. She was not happy. That's why she had to take off earlier and was like, I gotta go for a walk. Because she heard the fucking Garlean guy once again, like... Well...
I had a feeling it was the Garlean.
Yeah, he keeps saying shit. he keeps saying shit that, like, sets her off because it'll be like... Something about like you beasts or something, or something along the lines of like,
he literally keeps calling us savages, and I'm like, dude,
my people who would have gotten the boot, and she's just like, motherfucker, your people, many of your people fucking murdered a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I don't feel very sorry for you, frankly. I'm being nice by not just punching you right now. Shut your mouth. And then like, I don't know if you heard it. While she was in the tavern, she turned to him and said, "Stop!
Stop trying to martyr yourself."
Basically, stop trying to martyr yourself.
I didn't know the context.
Stop trying to martyr yourself and shut your mouth. Something like that. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
It frustrates her.
fucking
Fucking. She's like. She's
Zeze was
trying to
right
be
there,
nice,
just
but
going,
she's
yeah,
trying to
tell
like.
us, or yeah, fuck him.
She's trying to be nice. She's trying to uphold like her, belief that you should always like even your enemies you should show compassion towards because there's probably a reason. But even then, it's hard because she's just like, you're really not helping your case, but also, it's really fresh for me that like we're not at war.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with fucking
She knows all of the
Zeze.
stories. She's
Like-
seen the after effects here in Eorzea. She's even fought against the Garleans before on a handful of occasions when they
Yeah.
would, be trapezing around other places.
Imagine how fucking Zeze
um,
feels about seeing that Garlean fuck.
Yeah, someone who was there at the Battle of Cartano.
Literally at
Who was a
Cartano.
part of the fucking... yeah, who was basically there.
Saw
helping.
Dalamud fall and was just like, you fuckers did that. He's just like, oh my god. Yeah, maybe you should martyr yourself. I think that would be like, it would make the world a better place, honestly.
Martyr, maybe you should murder. Yeah, no, she's just super frustrated with it.
Yeah,
Amen.
Zeze's kind of keeping
I
his
think-
tongue
well, and I
kind
think if
of
anything,
shut
it's,
around
it's
that guy
because
he knows he's gonna
wearing,
explode
like, that
if he
guy
talks
is
to him.
wearing like full Garlean regalia.
Oh,
yeah.
There is no way you were wearing. Well, yeah, there was the guy before who was just wearing like a soldier's uniform, and there's a small chance that she could have dredged up just a little bit of compassion for them, because it's like you're a soldier, you're kind of doing what you're told. Maybe you don't hold the same beliefs, and maybe you see the error of your ways, and you're trying to make reparations. That didn't really go far because they kept being a bit of an asshole and would also refer to people as savages, and she's just like,
it's like, okay.
And then this guy, she's just like, you act like a fucking kicked puppy, and yet you're wearing only what high
Whoa.
commanders and royalty would have been,
Yeah,
like basically lords and ladies who fucking Garlemald would have been wearing. And you want me to feel sorry for you or think that you're doing something nice for us?
No.
You're martyring yourself. Stop trying to martyr yourself. Be
Martyr this.
Yeah. I think eventually, if she snaps, maybe she'll have an actual conversation with him and just be like, yeah,
like, dude,
I don't like you.
You gotta shut the
because-
fuck up sometimes.
Because you keep running your mouth, but also because of everything that you and your people have done, and I have yet to find it in my heart to fully forgive all of you. So I need you to actually to stop trying to be self-sacrificial and start giving back, trying to make up for what you've done. Because while you will probably never fully make up for everything you and your people have done, you can at least try. And for that, I would respect you.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not trying to throw yourself onto a pyre for our mistakes.
Yeah.
Throw yourself onto a pyre for your own
For
mistakes.
yours.
Yeah, 'cause she's just like, no, the people of Eorzea should be the ones holding themselves accountable for our actions. Not you.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think if Nasu ever fucking talked to him, he'd probably go low tier god pretty quick.
Low tier god. I don't know what that is.
You,
What is that
you
referring
don't
to?
know the meme? The fucking you should
what is
kill
low tier
yourself
god?
now. That dude.
What?
You don't know that?
So you've probably seen
know.
them.
Oh.
You know that image of a guy with lightning in his
That
eyes?
guy
He has, like,
guy with lightning in his eyes in the background. You should unalive yourself now.
Is that? I don't know. I've never known who that guy was.
Yeah,
but
his name is Low Tier God.
Black dude
yeah.
with the fucking like lightning, like blue lightning coming from his eyes.
Yeah.
I always thought he was like some sort. Is he like a fighting game dude? Because I feel like I've seen
he is
him
a
before.
fighting game dude. Yeah, he's a fighting game streamer. Yeah.
If he's that toxic, he's a fighting game player. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean. It's true. Or a League or Valorant streamer.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've never known who that
Yeah,
guy
no,
was. I just
yeah,
know
yeah.
I've seen his face before and I've seen him in the memes. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, I don't really like. You
Yeah,
know,
no, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah, no, like, Nasu would definitely go low tier god, probably pretty quick on him if he ever got in a conversation with the guy. So he'd be like, I literally,
I think I keep
you.
coming.
It's like
I
you.
feel like I hate being harsh to him. I hope maybe I see him like later, so I can be like, hey, by the way, love you. Just character hates your character.
I'll dial that back
for reasons.
Yeah.
Zilla will. Zilla will give it all back. She'll make it worse for him. She's like, so you want to hear about what you guys did to me for 20 years?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, do you want to? Yeah, Nasu's gonna be like, hey, do you want to hear how you killed my wife and child on the flats of Cartano? Do you want to hear how I saw you guys drop the fucking moon and then it exploded into a fucking dragon because you guys wanted to like try something?
Guys just had to fuck around with the elegant shit.
I'm curious.
They were just curious little guys. They just wanted to know.
Just curious little guys.
Fuck.
Oh my god. But yeah, I hope that they stick around and keep at it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think there's a lot to be said for like a redemption story.
Oh no,
some
100%,
Guardian dude.
100%.
But yeah, how we fucking saw it with Gaius.
Yes,
Gaius
dude.
von Barossa.
I love guys. Guys.
He got a decent redemption arc. All things considered, I don't think at the end of the day, like I feel like if Aster had been the one to like go through all of that, she'd probably still look at him and like, you're still a piece of shit.
But at least you're a piece
But
of shit.
you're
that
my
I can
piece of
respect.
shit.
I think you and I could at least get along.
Question mark?
Me?
I'm gonna add a question mark to that. Like maybe we can, but also
I'm gonna add like 4 question marks and then an ellipses.
if you're trying to make better upon what you've done, not just me or the rest of the fucking star, then I think you deserve the chance to try.
Yeah.
Because
That's
even
a
the
good
worst of the
mindset
worst
to
deserve a
have.
chance.
That's a good,
Yeah, even the
healthy
worst of
mindset.
the.
That's a great, healthy mindset that you have there. I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Well, that's kind of like the thing is like, Aster doesn't have any like real personal hatred for the Garleans outside of what she's seen them do to other people. Because the jungles were basically untouched by the Garleans. They never got that far, and they could never penetrate into the jungles far enough to actually give the Viera any hassle.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like she's at most like her experience with the Garleans was spending, multiple decades since basically their rise to power, hearing about this little shithole fucking nation suddenly discovering this strange blue liquid called that they're calling ceruleum. They've made giant metal machines that are incredibly devastatingly powerful. And now they're using it to try and take over the world and kill everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
so in her mind, she's just like, this is
pretty
cool.
It's like, hey, I want to touch it.
These are kind of assholes. But also, I don't think she would ever really blame many of like the normal people, the citizens. Yeah, they might be assholes. Some of them still might be, race supremacist. But she's just gonna look at them and go like, "You're just sad."
That's not who's showing up.
Hello.
Oh God, hi.
Oh.
Hello, gamer.
Greetings. Bunchacha is here to talk.
And maybe destroy some knees.
Don't stop it. Stop it.
What?
That was some crackly audio. Might want to be careful with that.
Was it? I didn't
It was
hear
also
that.
very loud.
I will
Oh
fix
yeah,
that.
when
Terribly sorry.
it blasted out the compressor. I could hear it. It was like peaking. You may wanna check on the volume on that. But I was also gonna say we've got about an hour left, so if we want to head back from head back from Camp Dragonhead.
Yeah.
I'll
Just be like
charging my trackers
yeah,
during that.
I don't know where Laluma went. She's doing Laluma things.
I think she
We
went
sort
to-
of gave our
No,
report.
technically, she
Spoke
was
to some
doing
of them.
Ranger of Light things.
Yeah.
We can just say that
technically
we finish up what we
Laluma
can help
wasn't.
with.
No. She's actually one of them. Spoilers, sorry.
We saw
No,
it.
but the character-
We saw her.
Alright,
We
gotta
saw
kill
her
a lot of
change.
That's
She said,
racist.
I'm gonna get a drink, and we were like, "That's pretty
Is
fucking
it
weird." And then she
racist
walked
if
out
it
in
has nothing to
spandex.
do with the fact that she is a Lalafell?
She's on stilts.
But everyone wants to punt and or kill Lalafels.
Oh god, they're
speaking
back.
of. Oh, just perfect timing.
Bro, is anyone?
Hey, look, it's my little bro who picks up. Yay!
See what the fuck happened.
These guys cause fucking problems.
You can't tell, but I'm flipping you off.
We were talking about like.
And you can't tell, but I'm smiling right at you.
To stay like enemies, we can't help you rebuild the town because it needs to be your guys' thing. We need to stay away from that. And then I stopped talking midway and just locked up.
Slowly, like leaning forward and twitching a little bit.
You sound like a monkey, specifically a chimpanzee.
And I slowly started like.
Oh, my hips.
Ow.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah.
I need my blackness back. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Slowly started letting that escalate, and they're just like, we're not Garleans.
There we go.
What are you
I'm
about?"
back now.
And then one of them was like,
My
and
blackness has
one of them
returned.
was like,
Died once again.
There's no way. Then I was like,
It's great.
taking Lopperts now.
How's it feel?
I was like, oh no, he's lost it.
Oh, it was
Man, I
fun
was gonna
as
say
hell
something,
doing
but I
that.
don't know if I should.
It was truly fun.
Also,
as
I don't
hell.
know if Juna got the message that we were like going to help her with
Also,
stuff.
wait.
So you
If
might
I
wanna-
can pull you aside
Yeah.
for a sec, real quick.
And yeah, I've got a chance.
I really do need to start picking up
Yeah.
again. I really do.
Do.
Same.
Anyway, we need to go
Yes.
debrief people on the mission.
Judah!
Oh, there's not gonna be.
Hi!
Just so you know, Nasu, Zilla, and Aster, went after Luluma to go to Camp Dragonhead to give her, like, a report on the vampire guy that came in.
Okay, I'm gonna
Me
stop
headed
that.
back in.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
Okay.
just were there at the bar when, well, Aster, I think, saw him first, and then Nasu and Zilla were at the bar that he came in and was like, I want blood.
Yeah, no, it's I've got a bottle and I've got,
Yee!
like,
Alright, well, I'm about to enter back in with Luluma.
Yeah.
Luluma will find a dissertation on her work table from Bunchacha of their current theories.
It tastes pretty
Here
good.
we go.
It's like a cherry.
Alright, are you guys also entering back in, or are you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
done for
yeah.
the session?
We're coming back in, yeah?
Head back in. I'm just grabbing some water. Yeah.
E, do you want me to wait, or?
Do we wanna?
Damn right.
Yeah.
Fucking wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better fucking wait.
You better wait for us.
Now it's like, you better wait. That's a threat, bro.
That sounded personal.
That was personal, my god. Anyway, I'm taking off.
Yep.
Good night.
See ya.
Have a good night, Karma. Hope you enjoyed me carrying you. He got pissed.
Listen.
Oh.
I'm just glad Luluma wasn't there to hear Bunchacha lose their shit.
Stop.
Bunchacha would never live it down.
What? Stop what?
So what I'm hearing is I got a special privilege to see it. Fuck yeah, let's go.
The little sad one she gave you, like when she first was in the tower, she was like,
Yeah, shit.
That's how you tell her mood.
how many bounces, how many claps?
How slow it is.
Fucking hell.
The rhythm, the speed.
What's the general quality?
The fuck? What?
I'm just existing.
I have no idea what's
Alright, do you want me to go summon y'all over at the Camp Dragonhead area?
Ooh, that'd
to
be
walk
nice.
down?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Give me a second.
Save it.
That's from having to go invisible.
Thanks.
Anyway, y'all take care now.
You too.
See you. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna be letting my shit charge for a bit, and I'm also gonna eat, so I'm gonna not to be in there for a bit.
That's right.
Yes, I said it.
Say goodbyes.
There's nothing you can do about it.
What?
What?
What? Big stretch.
That's what I recall it too, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What did we do? What was it like?
I'm assuming we're talking to
Yeah, I just went to Ishgard to go explain situation real quick.
Okay.
Saw a funny dude, gave him a description.
Okay.
Probably had to explain how this man was asking for blood.
Weird ass guy. His eyes turned red. It was scary.
They did change color. That was weird.
They did. I need to close Curry stream.
Whenever you are ready, Jimmy.
Alright.
Here we go.
I think the rest of us are mostly ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know. Just thinking about everything, I guess, more or less. I mean, I guess at least they asked. Well, they implied that we knew what they wanted, but then, I mean, I guess they could have asked in weirder
He
ways.
seemed to think that it was normal, which makes me a bit more concerned.
But they're from the portal, so I mean,
well,
guess.
Aster, you've been
That
over
didn't
there,
really
is it?
indicate either. He came from the east side of the observatory. He was walking down the road when Ryder approached him, and I
that's
was
who that
going
was.
to check on Ryder, and then yes, I went to go and check on Ryder, and then he was talking with this individual, and I thought nothing of it. Struck up conversation. He said he was lost. I asked him if he was from the Far East, given his garments, and that was it. So, very least, they should have some awareness of his description now. So that's not really not much else we can do unless we
handprint's a
spot him
pretty
again.
big giveaway.
Yes, it's a strange symbol, that.
That and the red eyes.
Well, they're blue sometimes. There was blue when he talked.
Yeah, it was blue, and then
blood at the bar.
yeah, and then
I was gonna beat my ass.
he turned to me and he says, "Well, what was it?" I asked him why he wanted blood, and then he turned to me and his eyes turned red, and he said, "Do you really want to know?"
Wait,
It's my favorite thing to do.
Is it?
Oh, absolutely.
Dragon
How
creature.
dare they not have the specific brand that no one has?
Ah, the.
I'm so thirsty.
Is that the
How do you
same?
Not have, blood brandy.
Is that the
looks
same
like it.
dragon?
I don't know. It looks like it.
I'm seeing anthropomorphic crystals. So.
What?
And it's a bit.
Well,
I see.
there's a dragon
You know, like, sometimes,
there
like, people are
behind
really
the
far
wall.
away, you see like anthro crystals, like crystals, aetherites with arms and legs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Must
usually.
be some other thing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How goes the warrior training?
Well, I've split 5 rocks and cut down 10 trees.
Good
I don't
job.
do
That's
so what I
recent.
don't do.
Unfortunately, the situation is that the places that we need to send you guys, we can't just send everybody with the Echo. Even if we did, it wouldn't be enough for a whole party.
Cut that up for firewood.
And one of your Echo members is actually a bit on the supposed to be retiring side, so.
Did you need something?
Trying to
How to talk to that, Miss
Here's what we will do.
Luma?
Luma should be given
Oh,
a
are you still looking for those papers?
Oh no! Have you been given the runaround? I'm so sorry.
Huh?
He's been looking to get his adventuring papers, I believe.
Situation's probably gonna play that they're gonna have to be front runners.
This is the first time I've heard about it. I can grab you those and.
Vigilant.
Adventurers Guild.
No problem. Please take your time.
Make sure to keep your heads in order.
Thank
Well,
you.
congratulations on joining the guild.
Yes, of course.
It turns
Congrats, I got a
Hopefully you don't immediately grow to,
Imagine that.
Yeah, hopefully you don't immediately grow to regret the decision, but at least the pay is good,
Oh,
and if you ever
please,
find yourself in
Asta.
far-flung lands, far from home, there are often
You're back.
inns that'll
What
accept
did-
you.
I would ask what you and Luluma gleaned from Ishgardian reports, but I know me and the Gleaners are already basically going to mount a
had
light
no-
party of sorts to aid in some restoration efforts.
Oh, I suppose I didn't spot them, but we were talking with them for
If
quite
you
some
have
time, and
link shell,
basically
the
gave them a
frequencies
report
on
of the
there. If
individual
not, I can provide one.
more or less tried to
Don't, but I would appreciate
explain what they had said to us.
Alright,
and
when you pass those in, I will provide you a link.
had to convince them that
Thank you
we
very
weren't
much.
just
Have a
making
great
things up.
day.
Thankfully, Miss Laluma's presence was
Understandable. Thank you very much.
significantly helpful in convincing them that we weren't just a bunch of crazed adventurers making up tall tales.
Yeah, I stood in the back because
I see.
I wouldn't help very much.
It's all good news for the most part.
More business.
You were there for moral support. It's appreciated.
Outside of that,
Yeah,
nothing
I
else.
could have, pulled it down and.
I mean, if it works,
sounds
it
good.
works.
Well,
I feel that probably would have confused them more.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Maybe you could have given it more to truth.
Yes,
How strange I
they
am.
didn't have anything to
Didn't
share.
look like
They
feet.
hadn't seen the individual in question.
It's good news this time.
I didn't even catch his
Right.
name.
Just telling Nev about it.
I don't know. He didn't give one either.
Who's-
He just said, "I'm a thirsty boy."
Whose
I
name?
want some
Oh,
blood."
him. Right. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I don't really have an
guess.
interest in learning his name. I'll be honest.
Bunch of alcohol.
Yeah.
Well,
Down your throat.
I think he said his name. I just don't quite remember what it was.
from a different world. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Hey, Ryder, do you remember our thirsty boy's name?
They're gathering intel on the location where those who are being
Would you not
abducted
call
are
him that?
being taken.
And they're dead
But he was.
Something?
And some people
I swear.
Naka?
Investigate it.
Tanaka?
Yeah, it was like Tanaka something.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Is that it?
Which was part of my reasoning for wondering if he was from the Far East, probably from Doma.
His name is
Ah,
Haru
I see.
Tanaka. That's what
That's
it was.
Oh.
Haru Tanaka.
Okay, right.
No idea where he went.
Well,
He went off
well,
that way.
in your app,
Talking about
Okay,
that
so, yeah,
vampire
fully
guy.
at the very least,
Yeah.
allow me to help but try and apprise of what
Again,
happened while you
the
were
only time
gone.
I ever saw
So,
him was when
the
I was
Rangers
walking over
showed up
there.
again.
I'll let you talk first. Give me. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Alright, apologies. Yeah, the Rangers showed up again during your absence.
Oh, I missed them again.
They were more
Shoot.
cordial. They realized, we basically talked to them. They were basically saying, all right, we are going to go adventuring while you aid the restoration effort. But something snapped in the pink one. Some kind of PTSD or something, because he almost started seeing everybody in the camp as Garleans, except me. He assumed I was captured.
I mean, if they're anyone from, well, basically anywhere, they've probably had exposure to them.
Exactly.
Sure,
but
but
also,
that
judging by the
doesn't
reaction
explain
that the
why.
black one had, that this had happened before, and she was not happy about it.
It helps us keep up the image that we are at.
She immediately rushed to calm the pink one down. Also,
I
there
would
was
assume
a
that
new
they're
one.
compatriots, so I would hope that one turns to their compatriots to provide them aid in a moment of duress.
Fair point. Yes. It was all Phelan and I forget who else to basically make sure that they weren't going to just, he wasn't going to just start trying to rampage. And presumably try and take me to save me from the Garleans. Mind you, Slate wasn't around at all.
Who the fuck is
Who?
sleeping?
The actual Garlean.
Ah.
Okay, that's why I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
And as far as
Well,
and as
that
far
is
as I can tell, there was a
certainly
new ranger,
interesting
a
news.
white one.
Actually, I should
Much more
ask, is
excitable.
anyone hurt, or did...
The most hurt that was had was a bruise to the side, which was frankly a miracle.
I dealt with it.
yeah,
Insane.
the strange timing of everything. I was on the moon, just thinking.
Dog.
I was going to ask to see if you could get carrots, but you're up there for relaxation, not business.
So right now,
Yeah.
we will let these rangers.
Just like to watch the rocks and stuff twizzle in the air up there. Stars too.
Don't talk to me about I miss the place.
Sorry, man.
What was that? You can jump on the moon?
It's fine.
I'm all ears.
It's amazing how much you can miss a place after only a few moons away from it.
Apparently.
For all of you. Apologies for the interruption.
Atlas.
You can please
Yes.
make your way over here. We're going to have a discussion. There is the Lunas requesting a gathering. 2 quests.
Very well.
Sure.
Very well. I'll at least make known the desire to aid the restoration effort.
If anyone would like blankets so they don't have to sit in the soil, let me know.
You'll be with me when that time comes. Yeah. Other than that, please step
Sorry?
Very well, very well.
Oh, what off I do? Stuttering of my own words, I was going to say, I offered you a hand.
Quite alright, I can handle myself.
That is not too often, I think. Naturally, but I figure, you know, a hand up might, you know, not be amiss.
Suppose you're right.
We all knew there was going to be some drawbacks when it comes to those suits.
Honestly, I want to feel cool.
The great thing about keeping such a big backpack is you can use it as a chair occasionally.
Ah, very nice.
Sounds helpful. Certainly. Damn it. I wish you could have like such fat an ass like you could just sit on it.
It's just
What?
Can't you normally just sit on your ass?
You normally sit on
I want to.
like regularly.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not going around on
bald.
You know, just you know, jump through me if you have to, you know, I'm not thinking about it.
Oh.
Huh?
Can we just
happen?
go on with it, please?
I'm putting a firecracker in the next one.
That wouldn't work, would it? No, that wouldn't work. He's, no.
Yeah, you should have it sticking out, and the moment he catches it, it should whistle at the fuse as long as the important parts are out so that it can actually travel. And it's an internal
For the
reaction,
people
not
that
an
are here,
external.
before we start talking about the missions that we're going to be sending you all on, something to keep note of. There was an instance where a ranger was here and got a bit unstable, some kind of PTSD attack.
Correct.
There is a chance that some of these rangers might be deteriorating, so make sure to be careful around them.
You got it, Neb.
Especially if any of you happen to be Garlean.
Thankfully,
I
no.
think Garlean is just a trigger word for everyone.
I don't think any of
For a
us
lot
are.
of people here, yes.
Yeah, if you keep saying Gardeling, I'm gonna need to get a drink.
At least one of them. So far. Not sure about the rest of them, but...
Anyway, this appears to be everyone.
Wonderful. I want to let people know that there is well, I guess 2 quests that need to be completed. I'm going to be sending half of you to complete one and the other half to go do the other. I will also let you all sign up for this, although I need to make sure that there's a good balance of, you know, people who are good at hitting things, people who are good at taking hits, and people who are good at fixing hits. You know what I mean? The first one is at Costa del Sol. We received from your investigating 3 different banners from 3 small different bandit or gang groups. One in the Shroud, one in Thanalan and one in Lenosha. This has been something that's been reoccurring over the course of these disappearances, where there have been signs detailing of different bandits or gangs not belonging to that area, but no one has actually done a thorough investigation on why these are here and how they're being procured. Looking at the different make of these banners, they were not just made by one person. It is quite clear that they actually come from different places and were made by different hands. So we are going to be sending some of you into one of the dungeons near the city-states to clear through it and get to the bottom, since we have found that some of these bandit groups have made these their home bases. You're to go in, clear it, and investigate. See what kind of connections they have with the human traffickers that have been trafficking people as of late. There have still been some people that were taken while you were all at Costa del Sol. Luckily, you all did manage to stop the master there from being taken, but none of the people that have been taken have been found as of yet, and this has been happening for a while. Any connections that can be found with these groups would possibly assist us with locating them, or even finding out who they are. The other group is going to be investigating the prison break. Ishgard, specifically Emmerich and the higher-ups of Ishgard, have allowed us to send in a group of you to investigate how the prison was broken out of in the first place. Specifically, how someone got in, tempered the people that were supposed to be released that day, and then got out. They have yet to find any of these answers. So, we're hoping that you all might be able to. What danger you will find in both these places, I cannot say. Ishgard is very secretive when it comes to their prisons, and what's kept inside and how they are run. Even I don't have the information on that. So if you do go, be wary that anything could occur. For the dungeons near the city-states, I'm certain that some of you have went into those before to clear them of monsters. If there are still monsters in there, I can't say for either, but I know at least there is some form of bandits. The competence level, I also don't know. But if they have anything to do with these human traffickers, well, you've already seen for yourselves what they're capable of doing. We're going to have sign-up sheets for you all. You may pick which one you want to be a part of, but if it comes to it where we need to move people around, we will. Once you all have signed up, we will let you know which group you will be attending. If you don't want to take on this... I was just going to say, if you don't want to take this on, don't sign up.
I was going to say that due to the situation that we're in, both situations have the possibility of tempering. We do not know where this is being done, where this is happening. We have one source point of one problem, but we don't know how much this has gotten around. Like I said, most of the chocobo livestock have been acting odd as of late. We don't know who is doing what. So, for people who have the Echo, if there is a chance you are moved over to a different job, or we are spreading you out, understand we're only doing it because currently you are a safe bet.
Safer bet.
Safer
Echo.
bet.
The blessing is resistance. It is by no means making you immune. I want to make that quite clear to everyone. Just because you have the blessing with enough strength, the primal can and will temper you. Now, I don't suspect we're going to run into the full primal while you are doing these little dungeon runs.
Oh.
Don't... No.
Somebody's very eager.
I do want to make this quite clear that do not throw yourself into danger just because you have this one little thing that lets you go up against false deities. We're also going to look into possibly getting warding scales, but keep in mind, these are quite costly and not easy to procure. And if we start asking other city-states about this and about the situation, it's only going to get worse. Hell, even getting a remarkable number of them, that's still not going to be good because it's going to raise... Yeah, leave it to us. We will see what we're able to procure. But be aware that there's a good possibility we might not be able to get any in time, nor enough for everyone here. So if you do take this on, you are doing this at your own risk.
Couple things to expect when it comes to the prison break, or the prison that, well, you'd be going through. There might still be some prisoners in there. Might. May also be some guards. No one's been able to go in there. They've kept it barricaded since. People there panicked incredibly hard. This is not a situation that can be taken lightly. So for anyone going in there, I don't need to tell you twice. If there are people there we can save, we save them. If you need to knock them out, you knock them out. Unless it is a monster or a creature that has got a knife directly to your throat, you do not kill it. For the bandits, a little bit more leniency there. A lot of warrants out for these people. And considering all the people who have been vanishing, we don't know yet. But leave it up to you guys, the image you guys want to hold. If you want to slaughter them all, go ahead. You want to knock them down and then arrest them? You're showing the world what kind of adventurers you are now. They got their eyes open.
Although I can say, who here has a large amount of aether and has rather good control of it? If you do, raise your hand, please. Okay. Aster. Luckily, what I can do is I can procure proxies.
I was going to ask if that would be an option.
Yes. Just in case the worst of scenarios occurred, I can see if I can procure one. At least one for you and one for whoever else is going on the other quest. This is just in
If
case.
not for any of us, if we do happen to encounter any prisoners, it'd be good to try and treat them as quickly as possible. Reduce the amount of threat that they present themselves as.
It takes a massive amount of aether. Do not use it until you are either finished with clearing the place, or if truly the worst does come to pass, on your ally. Someone almost got tempered in Ishgard. One of you did. Next time, if it's not someone who has a resistance to it, be on standby. But understand, you may have a lot of aether, but if you do this, you are done.
Well aware, ma'am.
Then I will see to it that they are at least outside the location, outside of the prison for when you all enter, and when we send you to a city-state dungeon, I will make sure one's outside for that other group. So I need to train you. Who will be the other person?
It's going to be someone with a lot of aether, so...
I'd rather us not
that
have to
could be me.
volunteer someone.
I could.
I would prefer a healer.
I'd be down
Someone
for
who
the
can
count
stand in the
afterwards,
back.
but I do have control and a bit of reserve.
Then, once it's said and done, if you both are available after, I will take you both to Charlian to teach you how exactly to utilize them, if you are available. Very well. Those two need to be on different quests, regardless of... Yeah, make sure that's written down.
I'll make sure it's done. Gotcha.
Is there any other questions, concerns? If not, we will let you have at the list. Cough. That will be posted after session. Cough.
When are these looking to be done by? Like, when are we going?
It is going to take a fair amount of preparation. Couple of days.
Alright. I just asked because I wish to join Aster in the rebuilding of Ishgard.
Oh yes, no, you have plenty of time to go help Ishgard rebuild a bit first.
Everyone will have time to be able to go help out with the rebuilding of Ishgard in between that time.
Alright.
Of course.
That is good to hear.
Yes.
Alright, any other questions? No? Then you're free to sign up as you see fit.
Go on,
That
don't
is
be
all.
shy. This is the start of a new.
What I
already
what I would say is, while you are all together, it's not a bad idea for some of you to maybe do something that, honest to God, we've been needing to do for a hot minute. Train together. See what y'all do. Practice a little bit. I don't think every one of you knows exactly what your abilities are capable of. Respectfully.
After blocking that blow from that ranger, I definitely felt, there's a bit of a discrepancy. I
realize something.
Odds. Those guys
With the
don't feel bad about
assist
that.
you.
Aster?
It's meant to
I need to work on
Do you want to
my
sign up for one
capacity.
together?
All sorts.
Might be nice to work together again.
Might as well.
I guess if anybody wants training against the Viper, I'm here.
My friend there. Where they need us.
Yes, of course.
I need to ask around here. Do you happen to know if your brother's
I'm also here.
blessed, so to speak?
He's not.
Protection,
Still
as you
learning
said.
from my Viper, but I can be a best gunbreaker trainer.
We'll want to
Does
prioritize.
not has the echo. But we've never fought a primal, so I don't know if that's.
Generally,
I have
wanted.
since been taught not to do with the echo.
Yeah.
Unlike what we thought years ago.
Then I have no idea.
Knowledge, so to speak. Hard to say then.
It seems like a thing that
Maybe
seems to be
something
tested in the moment. Then, Nasu. We're not hunters.
Yes, my biggest concern would be putting your brother in danger.
We can.
At the very least,
Much as I hate him, his
Zeze and I
information is
have
useful.
encountered tempered and primal both before in the past.
Yeah, you can
We know that we have
offer some that would be greatly appreciated. I wouldn't
A certain
be
amount of
some level of
protection.
protection against them.
Yes. Blue carrot storeroom. I'm
I
not sure
could
if
probably
we
do it
can
too, but I would
Is-
prefer someone who prioritizes healing to do it.
She's likely going to return it once she's done.
Yeah.
I'm a Viper.
At the very least, there's less likely
realizing.
to
I'm a samurai, but
you know,
transfer to a Viper
heavily
after my
injured
trip.
and fighting.
I'll at least make this note.
I'm realizing more and more I need to work on my ether capacity.
Realize it
I
after the fact.
was getting exhausted during that last fight. I need to.
Questioning ended.
I
You
don't
should
think
wear
I'd be able
less clothes
to.
when you're around here and
Around the proxy.
regulate your body temperature.
That's
what I do.
Not
Mark has always
Suppose
been.
that's not a bad idea, but
Mark has always been better at stuff than I am.
If everyone wishes to
I see the
train,
thing.
I guess we'll
There's plenty of
figure out
ways.
when we're
Yeah.
going to it.
I'll be
If
available.
you wish to train your new lips,
Listen to
Science.
Even the
Mr.
well
Dark
that is
Knight.
one's ether is a slow but
it's a lot more speed.
very doable process.
A lot of work to do, right?
Yes, I just need to work at it. Been too busy not practicing.
I understand that.
Yes.
Realize
Though I suppose, well, you
It's in the
both
story.
do travel everywhere, don't you?
Yes, we've been to
Together,
pretty much every part
Then I
of
suppose
the
three of us, at least, at some point in time, will
I know
be seeing each other
Buchacha is
once again in
currently
Shazian.
researching,
Hmm.
finding out what alchemical
True.
properties they hold and how their true potential.
God, I shouldn't have drinking that last
At the
one.
very least,
Oh.
I'm willing to
I am very much
Oh?
split blue
Make you drowsy?
half and hand it to each party.
No,
So
just.
that the one handling the
sign up, you might
proxy
see that day
is
coming.
going to be completely
But no, there was someone in there who was claiming
How much aether
they
is spent
were
using that.
every little
a god
should
in the other world.
help, at the very least.
Well, it's a little more
interesting.
needed to Churl.
Anything that best
And
I find
multiple
that very
people.
difficult to believe. Why would it
Exactly, and
from some other
there was a
world
couple
come here?
people though that collaborated. That's the. That's why I took a drink.
Kind of like
Per
some
se.
adventurers over here.
I would too. I'll drink to
Fair enough.
You'll drink to a lot of things.
But
More
yes.
of a flourish to their style than
Yeah, especially that.
than the proper combat stance.
Well, let's see what I can.
Well,
Drink.
I
She'll take a drink to drink it.
I guess I'll have to ask then.
All right.
Which one do you want to go on? Because we're going to be separated, so.
If there is a risk of encountering Tempered, I would say it's probably best for me to accompany them out.
Before then.
It's their choice.
Yeah.
That being said, I
prefer that one
probably
too.
into the prisons, and well, I'm not exactly fond of cramped spaces, so.
Ooh, that does suck ass. But I think I can
Oh,
help.
come now, Asta. You
I
just
don't
need to
mind
get
the crowd.
lower.
Yes.
I'm going. I know for a
If
fact
anything,
I'm
you
signing
can
up for the
choose.
prison.
I will do the opposite.
I know.
Kurt, I feel like at this stage, Kurthis as a whole is part of my responsibility.
They are aware
Don't
of
worry
what they are
about
doing.
holding back
They
on
are
my
aware.
For one reason or another, considering this camp is my home, and by extension Kurthis and Ishgard itself, I'll be willing to help out with the prison mission however I
I
can.
mean, if that was
Either-
the logic used, then wouldn't that just mean Eorzea and then the star? But then wasn't that like the whole point of
You can
you and
make
your
all the
team?
assumptions you want, but if you don't
One piece at a time for me here. One piece at a time for me. I'm only one law
Very
firm.
well.
I can't
Very
look
well.
after the entire star by myself.
Of course,
And
that's why you got
hopefully,
us.
if the research that Boon Chacha is doing with the blue carrot pulls through, and better than I could expect, then you may not need to expend all of your ether in order to get that Porksy up to charge.
Perhaps.
I'm going to be
There are
training
some
you
things
up
white
into
mages
what
are known
you
to
need
do.
to make sure that you're ready to go.
Dangerous and not
Yes,
well looked
if I
upon.
I was about to say, if I recall right,
Be
you
spending
draw from
minutes.
ambient ether rather than your own.
To become a viper as well. Yes, that's
Yeah, we are wont to
So-
try to give back anywhere we can,
Of
unless
course.
we take too much. Make fools of ourselves and repeat
After
the
all.
past.
Exactly. We need not repeat what happened for the 6 Umbral.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's just not patter you with a black mage.
About rest first, and have a clear mind.
I might have to find us a hunt to go and do.
Goodness gracious,
But yes.
Pajali would not have trusted me with a responsibility such as this if they thought that I would abuse it. So, aim not to let them down.
Yes. In the intervening time, we'll aid with the restoration effort as best we can,
Working together with them since they already
and
have
mayhaps get my hands on a
healers
machinist
and,
jobstone
I don't know if the.
to help however I
Minute, 5.
Given the recent happenings
There's at
in
least 5
Ishgard,
healers,
but
so it's going to be
traction
3
in the
and 2.
area and
Yeah.
while helping out, maybe someone
yeah.
from the machinist.
I'm not sure how many parties are sending down there is what I'm saying, but in case
Exactly.
I am not working with you.
While a machinist jobstone is a tertiary concern, I am more than happy to employ my
We'll
skills
be
as a
together.
strategist.
I think that's
Making people aware of, any ambushes that may be occurring, any big windups the opponent is charging that may not be seen.
Or like more of a full party. You know?
I am one of Heidelin's main personal creations.
More used to viper.
If not more. Fair enough. Given the amount of people here.
yes, but also, please, look after yourself. If you
If
get
Of
yourself into
course,
trouble,
of
then the
course.
rest of us have to try to get you out of it.
See,
Not
At the
just
very
you.
least, I won't be too much used to a tempered.
It's causing some trouble.
You'd be surprised.
The fringes.
It's not like I could exactly throw a haymaker.
No, but you're capable of carrying a dagger.
Hmm.
And I, for one, am not looking
Well,
forward
when
to
given
someone
to
trying
me,
to
of
stab me
course.
my wrists. Whether they be,
Of course,
someone as
of course.
small as you or as tall as a Rogadin. Go.
By all means, I'll keep myself safe as much as I can.
Got one of those.
Please.
I was surprised to hear that someone was almost tempered during the Ishgardian mission. I felt no such taint on my soul.
Alright.
Feel free. It's a bit of a
don't
big one.
think it was you.
So make sure to be careful.
Yes, it must have been trying to go for somebody else.
Yes,
I
it
assumed it was.
It was me.
The people fighting
go
the.
with people.
Yeah.
It was
Exactly.
That's the plan.
I'm merely a
swords with us.
strategist.
Hmm.
If any enemies try to pay attention to me, that's attention they're not paying to you, offering you valuable time to subdue them.
Okay. Yes, very well.
My primary skills at this current is my quick wit and my fast feet.
Feet? What'd you say?
Anybody
What
want to
about
take a
feet?
trip to the
What?
step where you're hunting a beast?
Clearing up a bit more.
I want a drink.
Way of saying,
I also have a train to catch, so I'll pass.
I didn't say never.
Though mayhaps
Do we sign
I
up
can.
here, or do we wait for it to be posted?
I know Slate has put
I think
the
we're
gun I
waiting for it to be
obtained
posted.
from
Oh,
Ishgard into storage.
Yeah.
So mayhaps during the week, I can, during the turns of the moon, I can try to
There's got to be one.
target practice. Make sure I'm not accidentally going to hit one of you, should the need arise.
Yeah, that would be very bad.
Of course.
I actually achieved my first big hunt the last time I went there.
But we can do this. I know we can.
I'm telling you.
All we need to do is prepare.
I'll follow suit.
Yep.
Oh, I meant
If I
if
have
you
to do another midnight ride
you're
up
gonna
the
just
foundation
toss it
to
now
listen
for
to
something.
So if you wish to train,
read out a bunch of
to make sure your endurance and your strength are up to snuff, then by all means, do so.
Maybe.
It's actually snapped. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you can do it later. You can
Or
sign up for
maybe
it.
bolster your ether reserves.
My axe off my back.
Yeah, I'm going
Or I could do it
to.
after.
Prepare yourself. Gather ether. Or, well, at ethers. You know what I mean.
I
I
don't
know
know. I
what
did
you
that
mean.
for you.
Either way, we're going to
You
make
should
sure
be
we're
scared.
okay.
I prefer to do it after though.
This is what I am now.
Ah, this fucking wall. I hate this wall. This wall makes me angry.
Well, I'm
It's about
prepared to
I think
help
I'd actually
however I
bust my
can.
ass if I did
I'm a
that.
member
I
of
was
the
thinking about
guild,
knocking over.
just like the rest of us.
Do paperwork at a desk means
The
that you
roast.
don't
Sorry.
fight.
I do not.
I was kinda hungry. I thought I
do a
misheard.
bit of training if I could just have them out.
Oh fuck! I don't know why I jumped.
Controlling
My
them
mind's
is
all over the place.
already-
Then why not take one
Hmm.
of us?
Maybe take a deep
Took a
breath.
bit to learn.
Practice will make perfect sooner or later.
It's much easier
I
than
feel more
just
stressed out.
No, full in, full out.
We'll be fine.
Yes.
No, into your lungs, not in your
What are you
head.
talking about?
It's going to the same place.
Alright, I said easy, I meant harder. Sorry.
Wait, where else could I suck up air?
I was about to say.
Lame.
Makes no sense.
What?
Lungs.
But
I mean, technically, I have to balance like
maybe
12 different cards as well, but that's easier. There are the.
I'll talk with Ryder. Make sure he understands what's happening at least. Ryder's sitting on his own in a corner in the snow.
You have to keep those all moving
Pretty sure he
individually.
understands.
I feel like he does
Having a
understand.
right moment.
He's having
He
a
even offered his assistance. Oh.
Well, you guys didn't give me the name Saving Way for no reason.
absolutely butchered
I'll make sure to
myself.
live up to it.
We're going out there, right? We're going out there just hunting just a real simple critter, alright? Not even an S, not even an SS, just an A.
Yeah.
And I get out
Have
there, right?
mercy, I'm
Got my
about to
axe
hunt.
ready, just about to grab and just head right on out there and go ahead and tackle this thing.
That's what, do
And
you
then
mind
these
just
three
Want me to write your name
bastard-
down?
they're just like, hold
pass
on.
me the paper.
You
I
don't
can
know
write
the
them
new
away.
way of actually doing this. They trick this creature into getting stuck on a fucking hill, and then just sitting there pelting it from a distance till it died. When I tried to say, why didn't we just go fight it normally? What the hell is this bullshit? And they're just like, alright, old man, you don't know the new ways.
Oh,
God, cracked.
Never hurts.
Yeah?
I still do.
I was gonna
I'm only
die.
in my
Stab there with
30s.
your staff.
Then go take on one that
You almost
can't get stuck
penetrated
on
me.
a
I was really fucking
hill.
scared. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow.
So we took
Oh, sorry.
considerable
Sometimes I forget. My turn.
Yet we still
Short
do
people problems.
Listen.
on purpose.
Truly, truly.
me. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about signing the thing.
Well, we'd be going all the way to Doma, so
across the world. If it's far, I'll use the Aetherite, but if it's something close, I'm just gonna.
Listen, violence helps.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going
I
to
don't know
bed.
if that's gonna be helping me anytime soon.
Would hitting someone with my hips on accident count as violence, or?
Technically.
Depends.
You do that shit on purpose.
No, I don't. I would never.
At worst,
Technically.
blue carrot maybe just
Aha.
Stop. I need to stop by. I'm gonna maybe get into a 2-hour nap. I have to go to Charlotte to visit that therapist.
Like a fucking
Yes.
car or the fucking.
So by the way, if it's all require our services as gatherers, me and my brother for rebuilding of the city, let us know. Very used to this kind of work.
Oh, there is. Oh, don't you worry about that. There definitely is. They like to use a lot of stone and stuff, actually, not exactly from the area. A lot of the rock and stuff there is a bit worn over time. So
Pickaxe so
free.
big. Perfect.
Make sure we offer.
T-Rex person,
shit,
they
nope.
broke a lot of rocks
Nope.
and chopped down a lot of trees,
There it is.
and they left the pile over right behind here.
I'm
If
not
you want to
traveling
take
through
some of those
Garlemald.
materials up to Ishgard, it
I
would
don't want to make an observation.
then could be used for
But it's too late.
What observation?
Gathered a lot of it though, and you're gonna be the one taking it. Are you okay with splitting a bit of the sum with him?
What observation?
I mean, that's fine. All I care is that making sure the people are okay.
Been awesome. I did a little bit of.
Don't make me throw my boot at you.
You're just doing it for warrior training.
No, you do not throw
He's doing
boots.
really good. I want you to know.
You tell me your observation.
He's doing the thing.
Yes.
My observation.
He's doing the thing.
As was the fit in.
Go ahead and get this started and then signed off.
What are we talking about?
He observed something, and he's going to tell me it.
Unless it's something of
I observed something that I really don't want to say.
that needs to go
Huh? Well, you can't just say that and not communicate it, you know. You can't withhold knowledge.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
You're from Charlene, you should know.
Surely I can.
and you get paid.
Exactly.
Wait, shit, no, that's what you do. Fuck.
Exactly.
Wait. Wait, no! No! Damn it! I'll get him. I'll get him.
If you all are immediately available, I would
If
definitely.
you'd like, I can share you the best ways to mess with him.
If you are.
Oh, I threatened to throw my boot at him. He tend to.
You.
Then.
True sibling energy.
Deoso might give me some time to prepare some materials and such. Well, as offer my services up initially.
No.
He hates it when you water his bread.
Oh.
You
You like dry bread! You. Oh.
Did I not make this quite apparent?
Exposure to any of it has been.
Ew.
I like it as it is, as it comes out of the oven.
Truthfully,
No, I have to be with him. Wet bread is disgusting.
It's not the most.
Thank you.
The thing
Oh, I'm
is,
talking about
when it comes to
Archon though.
actually- Ignore that. When it comes to actually.
Why would you make it wet? It's already disgusting.
Oh, it's really dry.
Just because it's so dry.
An option.
It's to make it actually edible.
Yeah, because it's mostly just fucking powder.
But
Yes. Why would you eat that?
actually getting reaction in the first
It gives you all of your nutrients that you need. And
You
it
can
will
do
fill your
that
stomach.
on a balanced plate.
Yes.
It's
Well,
very
I
easy.
would assume that in the middle of a fight trying to cure
It's portable, you can take it anywhere.
So what?
And you don't need to eat much afterwards.
So
You can have one loaf and you're
rations.
good for the rest of the day.
You don't have space for a fucking lunchbox in that backpack of yours.
Exactly.
Surprisingly not.
What? You don't?
No.
Carry a lot of things.
I have. Yes. I have a lot of contraptions in that backpack. A lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot.
We actually carry less than most normal gleaners because we work in a pair.
I can knock them out.
So we sort of share the load with things we can.
We have.
And even then, we don't have much room for rations, so we keep a lot of Archon though, because it's good for that.
It's easy.
Regardless, if you
It's portable.
As soon as possible.
You get acquired to the taste.
Do you?
I personally like
Do
it.
you? Thank you.
You don't.
Thank you for being honest.
Well, like I said, if you
My own sister betrays me.
How dare you
yet
lie
again.
to me?
I don't lie to you.
No, he's developed brain damage from having things thrown at his head too much.
Ah, that makes more sense.
I have stuff to do.
We'll go get drinks. I'd much rather.
My own sister betrayed me.
Before trying to cover my messy business.
Oh, no. Just like drinking.
His brain that tells him that Archon life is gross has been destroyed.
Well, I guess I'll
Lady
be here for
Loomis
this.
says she would like to perhaps try to leave
are these supposed to
the
happen in the same
Charlian
day?
within the hour, if you didn't hear.
Yes, see, sign up for one of them.
So,
Right,
you
I
and your
understand.
sister wish to
Do you want to take my research notes so you have some more to show?
At the same time as Victor, the first is the city state.
I hope it's enough. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't want to get hit in the head with a boot by going there again. Already, after only a week.
I don't know.
Our boss
It's gonna be hard.
throws lots of boots.
But
Because it's what's available on her
I don't
person.
know. I got a train ticket here.
Understandable.
Goes
She
off
has
to
at least 4
Gleaner
at all
always has-
times.
But
2 of them are okay. 2 of them are really,
Yeah.
really bad.
I'm
A good gleaner always has at least one extra spare pair of boots at all times.
I mean, yeah, I can see him right there.
It's just gonna be hard.
Yes, because if you go into a place where it gets your boots dirty, you need to wear the other pair.
I'm sure you've
I'm
figured
gonna
out
be
enough in these past few days. You
Yeah,
might be
whatever
able
the
to
train takes me, and then
appease
whatever I
them
can
to
walk
them.
from
Hey,
there. I'm just gonna
boss,
explore the
I've
continent, I guess.
found some things. We've learned some information from
Try not
those
to,
who've been on the
Look
other
at all
side.
of this research I have on the other side. Please don't throw shit at me.
God, it's gonna
almost
be like
forgot.
back in the
There you go.
idiom again, having to write a report in an hour.
Drink time. Also, there is a special drink.
It's fine, you've got plenty of Archon left that'll tide you over.
Here are the constellations from the other side.
It's the good stuff.
Ah, yes, this
very
actually
hot.
might be the saving grace.
Yes. If you can make sure to get the copy back to me so I can provide it
We should be
to
good to go in
Bunchata.
about an hour's time.
I promise it.
Very well.
Meantime, promised you a drink. We'll go. Come on.
Yeah. I already promised Ryder to have a drink to at least calm our nerves. So that's convenient for us at least.
Nothing wrong.
Is it?
Yeah.
Suppose we're going for a drink.
We can have one small drink before we set off for Ishgard.
Drink it is.
Okay?
Well, apparently I am not going to Ishgard, I'm going to Charlian.
Miserable experience.
Okay. Then me and her
What?
shall go
Drinking alone, or?
Yes.
Never
Quite
drink
familiar.
alone. First mistake.
Well, technically, I'm not always, but I get the idea.
To be fair, no.
The mistakes we make in our youth.
Either.
To be fair, I wasn't really that young.
It almost got me.
Ah, yes.
Am I looking for a fireball? What am I doing?
Don't need anything complicated. Something I could maybe
What about
nurse
Ryder?
over a couple sips at
I
least.
can get you something sweet and light. I got an idea for you.
Of course.
You like rum?
Wouldn't go amiss.
I do.
So Ryder,
You want that spice thing that I made again? Or...
Ooh, yes, that was very nice.
it's taking drink requests if you'd like one.
Yeah.
Get me a drink too, please.
Okay.
Something
You don't
light.
What he's having? Oh. Okay.
Something light. And?
Yeah, something light, please.
Yeah,
Okay, do you guys like light and sweet?
For the road. Yeah, sounds good.
By all means.
Alright, I'll get a big bottle of that open then. For you as well?
Something light as well. Same thing you're getting, my brother.
Okay. I fucking hate this counter. There's one.
Move back down the bar.
What's eating at you?
2.
There we go.
And you said something light. You're drinking with Ryder, yes? Take this fireball with you.
Very well.
And here is your rum, spiced.
Many thanks.
I find
And then
thinking
I'm gonna
about
get
what
one more for
was and
Arthur,
what
one for
is
me.
hardly
Warms
helpful
the soul, it
Here's your
does.
fireball,
The
Ryder.
bigger picture.
I'm gonna scream about this counter.
It's better to focus on what can be
You and everyone else.
instead of what could have.
Well, I just want to like lean over and I'm like, am I pouring this correctly? And then I like feel like I jump up on it.
I feel like
Drives
I
me
go
crazy.
I put my arm around and then
Find out
boom,
regret.
I freeze.
Don't find yourself.
You freeze, I
don't
jump
know
up on the
why.
counter. Maybe it's my grippers though. I don't know.
Surely you have experience with this. Surely there have been plenty of people that you wished you could have saved all those times.
Here we go.
Saved our star and countless different
We got it.
Move over if need be.
countless times you've fought on our behalf. Surely there are times where you regret not taking a specific path, or not reacting sooner to something, or maybe staying
Just
somewhere
putting my
else
bag down.
when maybe you could have been somewhere already.
I'd like to say a few words. At least. If it weren't for the combined efforts of the Adventurers Guild, Ryder wouldn't be able to come back home. That's a certainty, alongside everyone else who went with him. When we're together, even people who are just gleaners in more or less the wrong place at the wrong time, well, we can accomplish amazing things together. Possibly enough to rival you. Maybe.
Drink to that.
Here.
I'll drink to
A
that.
toast to us.
Yeah.
Together, we'll handle these problems, and Athena will be defeated, one way or another.
You need not heed our word. At the very least, maybe put some faith in them.
Yeah.
And if you can't believe in yourself, at least believe in us. Goodness knows you've been fighting for us long enough.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
God
Must have
damn it.
seen something worth
Exactly.
I'll believe in the me that believes in myself.
You are right, though.
Alright, this is sweet.
There are times where each and every person who has taught me a lesson in my life has died. One way or another. It's always something that's hung over me.
Well, mayhaps we can break that cycle then.
It is not
I taught you any
something that
lessons?
one so simply moves on from.
Oh God.
I think what he's trying to say is that no matter what happens to any of us, we all lose someone eventually. Maybe we lose another and another. What I would hope that Sir Ryder or anyone else takes from that lesson is that it doesn't have to hold you back.
All right. That's Hard End. I hope you all enjoyed.
I can spur you on, inspire you. That no life should ever again be lost, even if you know that it's not true, that another will be lost. You give up now, they're all lost, aren't they?
Yeah, you're right.
So you have to continue walking and taking each step. One at a time.
One step at a time. There is no need to go a mom a minute.
Just gotta put one foot in front of the other and keep going.
That was really hard for a while, honestly. Well, when my feet got funny.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that try to hold us back.
by Heidelin, we'll make it through.
The small steps.
One way or another.
Small steps or big steps. So steps.
We're not gonna let Athena nor some red mist return us to the live stream early.
No. I dare say, with enough determination, one could walk to the very edge of existence, couldn't they? Not literally, of course. You took a bloody massive ship.
Of course, of course.
Need a teeny tiny toy boat.
The toy boat, yes.
Tiny toy boat.
That's what you called it? Really?
Oh, absolutely. It's
Well,
functional as
yes.
teeny tiny toy boat.
Oh my.
I mean, it definitely.
What else were we supposed to call it?
You know, the Enterprise, the other things that Sid calls all of his other ships, and then teeny tiny toy boat.
I think the official name was something like the Ragnarok or something.
No, I like the toy boat one better.
Is that strange?
Nah, it's the tiny boat. I don't know what you're talking about, sister.
It's the toy boat.
Of course.
Oh.
Ringing in the head.
There's no need to go a mom a minute.
You ever had a drink so good your clothes blow off?
No.
What?
I
No.
would prefer that to not happen. At least not
I've
to me.
drank so good I forgot where I put my clothes when I woke up, but they didn't come off when I drank.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm just asking if
Guess it's not that good then.
I
Hypothetic.
know some of my kinsmen in Limsa might make one believe otherwise, but we do often like to wear clothes.
I mean, understandable.
As,
I like my
as one
clothes
of
on my
your
person.
kinspeople,
I
I
also
very
like
much like my
on
clothes.
person, especially when it's snowing outside.
There has been a lot of nights in Limsa, let me tell you.
Especially.
very,
I have to agree.
these clothes are very comfortable, durable, and they're very easy to wear.
Lovely ladies of Limsa.
You put enough drinks in
I'll
people
drink to
in them so
that.
they will
I'll
very
drink to
quickly.
that.
There's no need to go a mom a
forget
minute,
about their clothes.
but I know I need to walk a mom today. So,
We'll drink.
shall we?
What fits?
Fair enough.
To my lovely wife.
Let's make our efforts known to Ishgard.
Drink to you drinking for your lovely wife.
She's the only person.
Don't worry. You two won't be separated from your sibling bickery for too long.
If anything, just make sure to watch out for her, alright?
35% of the time.
Well,
Only so you gotta pump those
Hey,
numbers up. You
I do
gotta
what I
get it
can
to at
bring a
least
smile to people's
70.
faces.
These,
I got a rough start.
it's just gotta bring up bread and it happens.
sorry for that.
I mean, yeah, that'll do it.
Don't be.
Right.
Alright. Stay calm. It's
It's not a
alright.
lot working for me, at least as of now.
At least double check in the storeroom to see if Slate actually put it there or if he's just accidentally keeping it for himself.
You doing okay?
I am.
You.
I appreciate it. I'm coping.
You're surviving.
It's about all one can do. When life throws adversity your way, you make do.
You throw it back.
Zilla, that is not the answer. What?
Throw it back in life space.
Yeah, right?
Make life through the day.
Yep.
Life through the day, it decided to give you potatoes when you asked for oranges.
Yep.
You know, an orange sounds quite good right now.
Oranges to the Bismarck.
An orange.
Yeah.
Get some citrus.
Bloody box. We thought was supposed to be full of fresh fruit, including oranges we needed for a number of dishes that we were expected to cater for, and we opened the box, and inside was not oranges or apples or any other fruit. Not even pineapples. I would have taken pineapples. No, instead it was potatoes.
Huh.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with potatoes?
You can boil them, you can mash them, you can stick them in a stew.
Okay, yes, but I mean,
There's
when
quite
I'm
a
trying
few
to make
things you
something
can
that
do
does
with them.
not require potatoes. I can turn them into just about
You'd be
anything else.
surprised
But...
what you can do with just a couple of potatoes and a bag of rice.
Yes. Regardless.
I'm so glad we were thinking the same thing.
I like, we just all unanimously shared that one brain cell at the same moment.
Well, it was the best brain cell.
It was the best brain cell.
Damn.
Anyways, actually, we might probably need
That's
to...
what a party does, yes?
Yes.
No, I don't think they
The
do.
restoration of foundation won't
Does it
help
balance?
itself.
No, it sucks the aether that isn't usual in there.
As much as I don't want to go back to Sherwin.
It sucks some dry of bad aether.
Ah, that's right. You have that training to do. My sympathies. Maybe try to dodge
I'm not
it.
worried about the training.
Just,
I'm just saying.
You don't want to know what
If you
happens
don't
when you try
wanna
to
learn
dodge a
it,
shoe.
I'll learn it.
Well, another shoe
I can
comes,
suck people dry.
obviously.
No.
But then you...
No.
Dodge that one.
No, that's... No.
All right, Zilla. Zilla, it's great you have skill like that.
That's when the cards
like
start flying.
Ah.
And they're rather sharp.
This about my younger days.
Yes, that does sound rather bad. That's when you put
Yes.
your shield up to... Oh, you don't have a shield. That's right.
I don't have a shield.
Like positive, yes?
What did you
Like
say
in some
before?
ways, I
It
mean,
sounds like an
positive.
issue, not an ish-me.
Stupid children. They're not really children. I mean, we're all grown women, but
You don't think of me
we're
like that, do you?
capable of... What? As being a dumb
Okay, you're
child?
remembering it.
No.
I didn't know if you were calling me dumb like I'm dumb like.
Oh,
No, I was saying
please.
when I was younger, you know, we have relations with...
Talking about sucking people dry?
Please.
No!
If you want to come, you're more than welcome.
Let's go outside and I'll... You know what, let's go outside.
Young, dung, and sucking people.
Alright.
Why did he whip it out? Why did they say whip it out? Why does he have it?
What I am saying is I have never been with a man, so I've never... No.
Go on. Go on. Oh. Those are good. Those are quite good.
Another of my kind of the male persuasion I've been close to.
God, it takes hot. Just...
Wait, but Evan, you can suck people dry. You can suck a female dry.
God! By the crown alone, Heidelin, help me! Help me!
What is...
Alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Is he in danger?
Is he alright?
Do you need healing right now?
I think so.
Is...
I'm fine.
Do I... I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
know.
drink this.
I'm gonna drink too.
Oh, it is a. I mean, you can suck women dry.
That's it!
Hmm.
Get out!
And then I am not drinking to that.
You served your drinks.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I
you
can't
did.
leave. Damn
Oh,
right.
you're right.
You know who else
Shit.
serves?
Oh.
All right. I think we should all start heading out. Come on, get up, everyone up. We're going. We're leaving. We're going. It's that time.
I'm going
We
to
need
stay
to
here
go
and enjoy this drink. Thank you.
Do you want the
You
bottle?
guys.
Aster,
Yes.
I'm going to head up to Foundation, so I'll see you there probably.
All right. Well, we're headed to Old
Yeah,
Charlie.
you're headed to Charlian first, but afterwards, I will.
We'll be in contact on the link, shall I? Can
Bottle fighter.
Yes.
feel it hitting my toes.
Yes.
Thank you, Zilla.
I mean, it couldn't be
We'll be
too
headed
hard,
out
right?
within the next probably
Anytime.
30 minutes. It'll fade soon enough, I'm sure.
Hmm.
Actually, I should probably stop.
Oh, good. Sorry.
Anyways,
I will see
I will
you there.
be in contact soon.
Anyways.
And I will meet you in Ishgard hopefully in a few days.
Yes. Sounds good.
Once we're done receiving whatever instruction we're
Yeah, good
intended
luck with
to.
your training or whatever you're going to do.
If you hear from Tova, let me know.
Yes, I will. The boy's been out doing something. But I'll get in contact.
Probably getting into trouble again, knowing him.
More than likely, but shouldn't be nothing he can't handle.
Hopefully not too much trouble. I'm not saying he can't handle himself, it's more just he's causing trouble. Somewhere, probably.
Oh, fuck, my ticket. Oh, shite. I gotta go.
Yes, you've a train to
Maybe I
catch, don't
too
you?
much. I have a train to catch. Oh, fuck. I guess after that, after I find an aetheryte,
Yeah,
I
be
will.
careful
I'll
and
meet up in...
be safe.
Yeah, will do.
We'll see you soon. Well, head up soon. I'm gonna need a moment.
I'm gonna.
Yes,
I'm gonna
of
go
course,
to
of course.
Lillemand.
Or if not,
We'll
I'll
wait for you.
when I get there.
There's a lot to think about. Do you know that Parksy suck people dry?
I don't think that's what they do.
Yes, they do.
I don't think you're right.
I am right. You get bad aether in you and they suck it dry.
Do they?
So you don't have any more in you.
Yes.
They tried to do it to me.
They
tried to suck me dry, but they couldn't.
Ah. Is it because you're too moist?
Oh, fuck. That one's in the fucking books.